Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, Fat Pastor here. Thank you for joining me tonight for Thursday Night Live. Man, do we have a lot of stuff to talk about. And let me jump over here to the chat. We've got McFly's was first. Brunfly, 8-bit AA, Casey Quadtronics. Speaking of Casey, how are you?
Hey,
Casey?
how are y'all doing this evening? Thank you for having me. I'm doing all right.
If
Kind of.
you would like, yeah, Casey's still got mouth troubles. If you would like to join us on StreamYard, there's a link below over there in the description. You can click that link and allow your camera and your microphone, or just your microphone, and you can come and join the chat live. I am Gross98. How is it going, buddy?
Yeah, good evening.
We got a lot of talk already about iGal. That it is stretching people to the limits there.
Yeah, the eyeballs are getting bigger and bigger, aren't they?
Yeah. Brundlefuss has burned over 15 packs. Yeah, that's
wow.
That's it. I know that in the summer months, normally when things settle down for me, it's not uncommon for me to set up a track out in the yard and go through 100 packs in a day. And so yeah.
Hey, we got us somebody.
It's Mr. Logan. Mr. Logan's popping in. He's in the green room. We'll wait till he gets his camera off. I see hair. Logan's got some hair. There we go. There you are. There's Mr. Logan.
Good evening, buddy. Oh, what's going on with our stream tonight? I think it's all of us.
One of the things on StreamYard, if you're on a phone, before you go in and select turn your phone sideways so that you'll get the portrait instead of or get landscape instead of portrait. So do that before you when you click the link, or you can do like that right there, and it works too. So yeah, got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Shirt of the night is my own Fat Pastor shirt.
Yeah, I like that. I love them.
Yeah. That being said, you can get you one if you want to. Look down here in the Happy Thursday. I am Gross Says. Happy Thursday, bro. If you want to, you can click down there, and the cryon scrolling on the bottom of the screen will tell you how you can support the channel, or the links to where you can go onto the Teesprings page. I think I may have gotten through to Teespring and got some of the stuff out of the log jam. Hopefully, I finally got all of the samples. I'm going to show you some of the samples of some stuff in mail call. But how is everybody tonight? How many of you, if you're doing iGal, just put in the just put a IG in the chat. Kind of let us know how many of you are participating in that, and we'll open up some talk and some discussion on that if you want to. I want to right off the bat talk a little bit about the race that we've got planned. We are planning an outdoor race the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of May. If we can get it all set up and running, I need to practice the outdoor setups and all of that, and hopes to get a kind of a dry run before we try to do a week-long race in the summer. This window that we have between IO and Minefield, it's a narrow window. So sometime in July, but we'll kind of get I'll end up putting a poll on this channel about that. And is this your quad that you're finishing up on, Logan?
Yep, I just got the antennas from my parents' mailbox. I'm putting them on there right now.
Right. What did you find out was the deal with your VTX? It just needed 5 volts. Is that what you said?
No. So the VTX was on the Whoop, and I totally burnt the VTX on the Whoop. It was my flight controller that I thought had a short in it, but I guess it didn't. Somebody told me to just plug it in, so I just plugged it in and it turned on, got the tones, and I went on my merry way.
Oh no!
What was it? Was it tripping your smoke stopper?
No, it wasn't tripping my smoke stopper. I took my multimeters and I put it on continuity, and I was getting resistance in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always check for continuity. Every solder I make, I'm like check, just to make sure.
This here, when you plug up all of the newer LEDs, it will trip the smoke stopper every time.
Really?
And yeah, it's pulling too much current when it first starts up, because it'll as it's doing the do-do-do-do-do, it's lighting up those LEDs also. One Vision Aerial.
Yeah.
We got a link there if you want to join us. One Vision is helping me out. He's doing a project right now for me, and just got done eating. Take the dog out real quick. All right, we'll wait. We're maybe One Vision will join us. While we're waiting, let me go ahead and do the mail call.
Yay!
Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. The mail's here. Here's the mail that never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail!
It makes me smile to think my friends will say, I wonder what's in the mail today. What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today? I wonder.
Mail call! Copper bottom. This one's from your mom. Oh, is there anything from me? Oh, I got something for you. That's from my sister.
I recognize the handwriting.
What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today?
Love that.
Let me. What in the world?
Hey, everybody! It's the ugly mug.
Hang on a second there. There we go. Hang on. There we go. Let me try to fix this here. I put up a new layout, and somehow it got Casey's ugly mug in there instead of the bench cam. There's. Give me just a second, fellas. I am adjusting this on the fly. And one more, and then I'll have to do another. Oh, wait, there we go.
It'll be a fun project. It is, definitely.
What is that?
What we discussed. Let's see, I got it all pulled up right here.
Nah, let's don't go there yet.
Yeah, I'm not. But you asked, what's that? The hyperdrive.
All right. Is that showing? That's
We need to
showing
go to warp
everybody like
speed,
it's
baby.
supposed to. Let's see.
I'm seeing it good. I'm not seeing us. Just you, though.
Give it a second. Well, I think this is it now. There you are.
Yay.
There you ugly fellers are. The first thing in the mail call today is I had one of these ages ago, back when I first got into FPV and had my Hako or whatever you want to call it. It is just a little Chinese thing. It's called a small multi-purpose table vise. There will be should be a review on my page about it, and it's just a little vise that you can take and put some Oma grip on the bottom of it, but it's perfect. I don't want to spoil my review that's in the making, but
man.
it's perfect for sandwiching in flight controllers,
I'm in love.
and it's pretty cheap too, and it really, I mean, it's unlike a helping hands. That thing's not, it's not, how a helping hands wants to move around,
Like,
aren't you?
you're always fighting it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I found that out.
I had one of these, and I sewed it with my Hako or whatever you call it, soldering iron.
Paquito.
To somebody, I don't remember who that was. I sewed it to somebody on RC groups. Not RC groups, but on Law Squad. That wasn't you, was it, Logan? You didn't end up buying that, was it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it was a Hako and some 4S batteries and that vise. And this is something else that I got today. This here has slowly come in. Here is all of the parts. I don't want to drop anything and lose it. That first thing was the Raspberry Pi, the coveted Raspberry Pi. Here is all of the resistors,
Yay,
and capacitors and board clips and well, I've had this for a little while.
Yes.
This is the RotoHazard Blue Pill build and another resistor. And then this came in yesterday.
Oh no. Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh yes.
Loving it. Oh. Let's see what these ODSCs sound like.
This is the Blue Pill case printed by Brain 3D and PETG. So it will have a home.
Oh man.
And it's almost construction orange. I don't know if it shows up that way on the
It looks good.
camera,
Yeah.
but it's like a construction orange. So, yep, that's
awesome.
what we got right here. And I will sometime this summer, if not this summer, this fall, we'll put this thing together. And I have plans to take my Delta 5 and make it an 8-way timer. And
that's going to be fun too.
And
really
then
fun.
Possibly, no promises, because I don't even know when I'll get a chance to get to this. But that will leave me with an extra everything, just about, except for a case. And I will probably build another Delta 5 from the parts left over. May even take the Delta 5 that Bardwell built and sent back and sell it
Oh, heck.
to someone
Sorry
or
about that.
auction it. I might even auction it.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
go that route and auction it off on the live stream. But first, I want to make sure that
That would feel good.
whatever it's working good, and that there's no big issues with it. The rest of the stuff from mail call, I'm gonna have to show y'all in this window here. Let me hog the screen for a minute, fellas. This came in. This is a sample. I was surprised at how well it turned out, but I don't know how good you can see that. But that is a floor mat. So if you would like my ugly mug to be like stepped on and walked on, you can get that. Either or both, on Teesprings. And this I kind of like. This I really like. It just came in, so I've not had time to do much with it. It is a duffel with my pretty mug on one side, and for all you DJI fans, here on this side, it's got Calvin peeing on DJI, and yeah, perfect to throw your gear in and your.
That's great.
And your radio controllers. And hang on a second. I have got part of this blue pill PCB underneath my chair. Let me grab that. Do not want that to be crushed. I have a pile of stuff down here on the floor. Let me get that off the floor. That's too much money to be sitting down there near my
Don't you
fat
know it?
feet. So yeah, go on to Teesprings down there and get you one of these mini Fat Pastor t-shirts. And I see that we've got OSHA inspector. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let me get everybody else back up here. But
yeah, I was reading them too. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
All right. Just got done taking the dog out.
Hey, bit.
All right, that's where we was.
I didn't mean to
Mike
click.
Bergman's here.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to click. I didn't.
Mr. Mike Bergman's here.
Good. Hey, he's asked.
He provided several of those parts there in front of you, didn't he?
Awesome.
He did.
That's
yeah. I got a quick question for the peoples out there.
Uh-huh.
So I just ordered an MMCX antenna to go into my VTX, but in the antenna, it's got a little pokey bit in the middle, and then in my VTX, it also has a pokey bit in the middle. Should it be that way? It's like.
Now say it again. You lost me at pokey bit.
Is it broke? Is it broke? You mean it's kind of like cracked?
Like, no innuendos here. So imagine this is the barrel of the MMCX, and inside the MMCX, there's like a little thing right in the middle. But my antenna has one, and so does the VTX. So I'm not sure if those are incompatible.
So you're talking about? Are you talking about MMCX, or are you talking about SMA?
I'm talking about MMCX, wherever my thing went.
You're not talking the difference between RPSMA and SMA, right?
No, I'm talking like I got an MMCX.
Are you talking about the pokey bits?
Oh,
it's like
right
in the middle of it. Yeah, like how the SMA has.
That's female,
and
that's male. This is RPSMA, and this is just SMA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. These are SMA. Hang on. These are SMA. I don't have any in this particular MMCX. MMCX is in between them. Let me see here. I was
I
just
don't know if there's
going
like
with
an.
antennas.
I don't know if there's like an RP MMCX or something.
Well, this is an MMCX.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yes.
Got the
Yeah.
same.
And you're saying deep inside of it, one is male and one is, or both is male?
Yeah, both have a little pokey bit in the middle.
Okay.
So they're incompatible.
Yeah, but I didn't think that there was an RP MMCX.
Let me see. I
No,
don't know.
like MMCX, there should only be one like that. Yeah, you're right.
Let me turn back on the bench cam here, and
It is awkward.
we will look.
Yeah, because I'm confused now too.
Let me make it bigger.
I'm a bit confused.
Y'all know what's going to happen, though, right? It's going to be this thing where it's not going to want to focus.
Oh, it did. It is sweet. That's
Oh, yeah, I can
what
see
was
that.
trying to get. Yeah, that's what mine looks like too.
Yeah, so yours has like the little pokey bit in the middle, like
Yes.
mine does.
Yep,
Yes.
mine does too.
I don't have any antennas that don't have the pokey bit.
Right.
Do you have any VTXs that do? Because my VTX has the same pokey bit on the inside.
Are you sure that the pokey bit's not sleeved so it will go around? That the pokey bit's not just a little bit larger of a female to encompass this pokey bit?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to admit my stupidity, but I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah, it's called.
It ain't stupidity.
It's
It's
what we call
part of this topic.
in the we call mating pairs.
Yeah.
Logan, it's mating pairs.
Yeah.
Not,
I mean, yeah.
not the
For me.
mating pairs. Mating
Yeah.
pairs don't work
If
like
I-
this.
If I
Like
just stick
this.
them like this, do I
Don't work like
do I
this.
end up with a tiny whoop?
I just lost some subs there, didn't I? Oh,
Bottle water, $5.
would you like a room? Y'all remember that from? Some of y'all remember that movie.
The key, put the key in the hole. Put the key in the hole.
Okay, and then if you don't mind, I got one more quickie for you.
Oh yeah.
Don't say
We love
quickie after
these.
that comment.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't use that verbiage after that conversation. So
The
now
chat
that
was
we've
right.
identified that my MMCX is proper, when I put it in here, I get that to go in like this, and it didn't click, but it's in there. And then it's supposed to go up like this, right? But then
It should
I got
snap.
I got my little standoff in the back, but this tailpiece sticks out so far that there's not enough room to get it to go up. And I've tried it on a 45-degree thing, or not a 45, a 90 coming out of here, and then it goes back too far. If that makes sense.
That is awkward.
Yeah, because I freaking ruined a super nice TBS.
Hey.
I ruined a super nice TBS Nano,
Hey, buddy.
or not Nano, the Unify, because my MMCX broke off inside of it because it was so tight.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to redo this design so I don't ruin more VTXs.
Yeah, I've actually been using MMCX on one of my smaller quads, but I luckily haven't had it break. So thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't mean these. I ordered 2 VTXs to go on my quads because I didn't want another MMCX to break. And now I'm like, crap, well, now there's no good way to get the freaking MMCXs in there without breaking.
Huh, that is awkward.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
need well, they've got some that have a angle on them too, but then they've got some that are just straight like that. Then you got some that actually have a hard angle on them.
I mean, theoretically, I could find an adapter, but I mean, this thing's already so freaking long coming out of the back of my quad.
Oh yes, I got one of those too. It's like about like that long. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like this is just way too much to be hanging out the back end.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these
Because you're
things
not
are
even
like
going.
freaking. They're like $20 a pop, and I already busted one of them, and I ruined a $50 VTX. So I'm like, it's supposed to be a budget build, not a freaking.
No, it costs me more than it's worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you can get you those. There's like $22 VTXs on eBay that are like 2.1 watts. I don't know how good they are. The JEMHU, whatever, that new brand that's running around. It ain't
Yeah.
it's new to me.
Yeah, I got a newbie drone, or no, a Speedy Bee. I got a Speedy Bee TX 800.
Yeah, those are good too, and they're very
Yeah, it was like
affordable.
$22 from Progressive RC, which is why I got him. Because I'm like, if I break it again, I want it to be a cheapo VTX, not a freaking Unify.
Yeah, I know the Unify, and really now the Unify's kind of, unless you use the barcode feature, it's kind of overpriced because look at the TX 800. It's just as good, and it's like $22.
Yeah,
like
and
twice
I have
as
so
little.
much trouble getting freaking smart audio to work, but this uses IRC Tramp, and that works just fine for me for whatever reason. Is that Marty back? I think we got Marty back.
Yes, we got him back. There's a spider on my ceiling. All right. I gotta kill this thing.
He's going all in. Oh, we lost Marty again.
It's not wanting me to get my bench cam on. So there we go. All right. Can you hear me?
I'm back. I'm sorry about that. That spider went. It was like this, and I sprayed it, and it went.
There we go.
The spider went crazy, yo, when I sprayed it. Whew. It went from being like this little thing to like this huge thing. It's like, bro.
I don't. She's not interested. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm tired of broken MMCXs.
Well, that is weird. It shouldn't be. So it's broke off into the TX 800, you said, or no?
No, it's broken off into the Unify. I'm keeping the parts for the Unify so I can like maybe solder it off, but there's no easy way to like get contact on it.
If it's got that plug on it and it's MMCX, you can desolder that MMCX plug off of it and put a whole new plug on there. You can even put a UFL on there if you wanted, or anything.
Yeah, I'd probably just stick a freaking UFL on there because I'm tired of this MMCX crap. And I got myself into a hole because I got two of them and they're $20 a pop.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Thanks for joining us, One Vision.
Well, it kicked me out when I brought One Vision in, and I'm trying to get back in on my main computer. This is actually on my secondary. This is actually dash cam that you're seeing me on right now.
Oh wow! Big technical difficulties tonight.
Understood.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's switching over. Okay. So.
There we go.
All right. I was waiting on you. Oh. GPX world.
Okay. That should be good. You guys hear an echo?
Did you fix it? Echo.
a second.
Bundlefly says he usually uses an MMCX to SMA pigtail. Never used the MMCX antenna itself.
Yeah, I'm building on a Source 1.5, and there's just not enough room for that much length. I mean, it's got to be like off the VTX and perfectly into the thing.
Yes, I got you. I know.
So it's very, very frustrating.
Hey, that's one thing about this. It's all about troubleshooting, like constantly. You're constantly troubleshooting something. You know, I mean, that's the fun of it, in my opinion. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun to an extent. What
You're
are you
right.
printing there?
Yeah, he's actually printing something for me.
I was
There,
like,
as soon as I get where I can talk, I will.
I'm going to be doing that soon too. Printing, at least. Ow! Stop that, Jaw. He says, "Nice hat, One Vision Arrow." Double A says.
Like it. That's one of my next projects.
It looks awesome. I'm so excited about all this stuff. Yay!
All right. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, you sound good.
All right,
to
good.
me.
Good. Okay. I had to, for whatever reason, it did not like me to have my webcam on when Dustin come in. One Vision come in. He is printing the 8-node Delta 5 case for me, and I think it's going to be a long print. What about you, One Vision?
Yeah, it's like started that about 8 o'clock last night after the temps all set, and it's still going.
How many hours does it say it's going to take to print it?
Like 18.
18 hours?
Yep.
Wow.
It's at 9%.
Wow, that's not good.
Well, I mean, I'm having to put.
Well, I wanted to give him an opportunity to come on. I'm going to make your screen bigger, One Vision, so you can talk for a minute. He's doing 3D prints for people. So if you need some 3D prints, hit this guy up. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. Anything you want, my email address is on the About section. If anyone needs anything done, let me know.
Yeah, awesome.
What do you I think you were showing them while I was running in between cameras what you're printing there for me. I thought I saw it on screen there for a minute.
Yeah, that's the case for it.
And that's in PETG, right?
Yeah, that's PETG.
I'll throw a link to your channel in the chat. Everyone, there's a link there if you want to click it. One Vision, one of One Vision's videos will take you to his channel too.
Super deluxe hat, yeah. Off Grid Everything says that he's printing 18 650 cases at the moment. My 3D printer is in a tote in my office. I got a couple people arguing over who wants to buy it, and I think I know which way I'm leaning with it, but that's not for the chat. I want to play something. I want to show you guys something here before people head out to other channels or whatever, because I know that a lot of people have some obligations elsewhere. Again, if you need any, hang on, let's see if I can do this right. If you need any 3D prints, One Vision Aerial there, he will fix you up, and Me, I had a printer and I'm getting rid of it because I just don't have time to do it all.
Yes.
3D printing in itself is almost a hobby just by itself. So, who is in the tank
Bad news.
Yep, we'll have some surprises
behind you?
for everyone. So.
Brundle wants to know who's in the tank behind you.
Yeah, I got geckos in there, tree frogs, and a couple fish.
Got some geckos in there. Okay.
Oh,
It's got
cool.
like an in-tank waterfall, 5 plants.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I want to show this while I still can. As you guys know, there's sometimes I've been accused of trying to whatever before. I want to show you guys something. What I'm about to show, some people might not like it, but this is for. See, I believe our hobby is full of people who like to challenge themselves and are critical thinkers. That's probably a good way to put it. And I saw a movie the other night that I want to share a preview for you guys for. This movie, it's in the horror genre or whatever you want to call it, but I think it's for people that like to ask questions and have thought-provoking conversations. So this is, I think this movie would be good for my atheist friends, my Jewish friends, my Sikh friends, and Christian friends alike. I'm trying to fix my hair where I messed it up earlier. And I want to play this trailer for you, and I want to get everybody's thoughts or just get your guys' ideas on it. If I can find out how to get everybody back on here with it. Here we are.
Hey.
Let's turn the comments off for just 1 second. Whatever comment you got active there, Casey.
All right. There we go.
And just watch this real quick. Tell me if you got audio.
Yes.
Do you think I'm evil? Evil isn't a clinical diagnosis.
I'd like to ask about why you brought me here today.
Do you believe in demonic possession?
No.
Well, you won't believe anything I'm about to tell you.
And give me something to make me believe you.
Okay. Let me inhabit you.
He got in your head, didn't he? He claims he's a demon.
He's a master manipulator. By the time he's done with you, you have your head so twisted around you think you're the killer.
Before you leave here today, you will have committed 3 murders.
Why would I do that?
Legion me nomen est, quim solas.
What are you doing?
My name is Nefariamus. Names are important. They have power. They let everyone know who we are.
That movie was one of the best acted movies that I have seen in years. If you're squeamish and you don't like a little horror or whatever, no, it's far from low budget. It's what I would say it's Silence of the Lambs and Screw Tape Letters meets Interview with a Vampire. So it's not a bloody and gory movie with a lot of CG and all this stuff, but it's very thought provoking. It will go with a friend or a loved one or someone who is a thinker, and watch it, and then I'm sure it will spawn conversation that is just psychodrama. Yeah, because this guy's like Hannibal Lecter on genius steroids. So I'll watch it alone in my basement with the doors open. It's not, well, I don't think it's scary. I think it's thought provoking, and riveting. I mean, it grabs you from like the very beginning, and until the end. It doesn't. It takes you for a ride, and the actor there, Sean Patrick McClanery or whatever, he was one of the actors in Boondock Saints. If you guys remember.
Yes.
And I also think for you loopers out there, if I'm not mistaken, I know he was in Powder. If he wasn't Powder, so I know I see that quite often on the chat there. So it looks like one Vision's got him a kitty cat too.
Kitty.
That to me.
I love cats, actually. I really do. I love animals.
I like Mike's comment here. I'm on the opposite of genius steroids. Me too. But I like to have my thinking challenged, and it does that. If you're easily offended, if somebody doesn't agree with you, don't go watch this. Don't go watch it. You know, if you're what I call a news cockatoo and you believe everything that Fox News and CNN says, don't go watch this. But if you're willing to think open, it's a good movie for you. So,
yeah, you got to be open-minded.
Yeah. You know what a news cockatoo is, right? Wear a mask.
Oh, that's great.
Trump good. Trump bad. Just whatever they say. Just like, yes, whatever you say. Yes.
Yeah, we believe it.
Hillary.
Jump off the bridge and you'll fly. I promise.
That's great. Hillary Clinton meets Hannibal.
That's great.
You can say they'd be like, hello.
Hello, Clarice.
That's rotten. Ain't nobody. Supposedly, he never says hello.
Hello. I know. Thank you, Mandela.
Supposedly.
Wolverine
nothing. Exterior Services. That would be Mr. Logan.
That's awesome. I love that name too. It's cool.
It's
good. There he is.
Yeah. You know, Jeremiah helped me come up with that one.
Oh, he did? All right.
Yeah.
Bullfrog.
Yeah, it's called me like Wolverine way back in the day.
Oh, I remember that. Because of the hair, right?
Yup.
You're like Huge Actman, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Huge Actor Man. Is that his name?
Yeah, must be it. Huge Actor Man.
Y'all lost me.
Can you sing about the circus for us, Logan?
Sing about the circus.
Yeah. He was in that movie. Hugh Jackman was in that movie about the circus where he sung through like half of the movie. Yeah, think about that. Wolverine.
You know, I can't watch movies with singing in them.
Yeah, Wolverine in a musical. Then do not get a house full of females. My wife and my daughters liked it. What source version is that one? What source version is your source?
Look that up.
Version.
Source 1 V5.
Oh. Y'all are making me want to get one of these source ones.
Now, One Vision typed that. You could just ask him, bro.
Yep.
I didn't want to butt in though.
All right. No. Butt in. That's why I invited you for to butt in.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah. You're printing feet.
So I'm looking for a 45-degree chuck for an MMCX, and I don't see that as being a thing that exists.
A 45-degree. No. What? Why would you need that? To come out of the back of your.
Because like here's the thing again. I can't tell if you can see it, but here's the VTX in there. And it's got to go up and over here, but it's at such a tight angle that a 45 or 90 is too much, but a straight one is I don't know. I got myself all kinds of screwed up in there.
Get you this.
Completely understand. That's what you need, yeah, something like that. That's what I'm using on my bigger quad. Is something like off of Mamba, you know, and it's got one in there.
Put it in, and then 3D mount it.
It's like
and string release it.
Okay, yeah. See, I have these guys right here that'll help me mount it on the back. They like open up. I can slide an antenna in there.
Yeah. This is a iFlight. I'm putting it under my bench cam, like I still got that going. It's an iFlight.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Really good quality, definitely. I actually stand by iFlight and their stuff. Most.
Let me see what I got here, Logan. I don't use very many of these.
Oh man, yeah. I bet that'll get up and go.
See, like I thought about flipping it and doing it that way. But even with the long version, it's not enough.
Would a right angle work?
Look, that's what you need, something like that.
Longer.
I had 90s in there. I actually just returned them on Amazon, but I had 90s.
That's
with this
antenna, they didn't fit the build either.
All right. So this antenna wouldn't work for you?
No, I don't think so, because I got those I got the long 90-degree one from Newbie Drone or Speedy B, and those didn't work, and I've got myself all kinds of screwed up.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I move my VTX a little bit further back, like closer to the 3D printed mount, and then run a 90 right there. I think that might actually work much better now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm looking. Give me a second here, Mr. Logan. Right here. This would work for you. Right? MMCX on one end. This would hit to your mount on the other end, and you could put a regular. But that's RP.
You just need another antenna to go to it.
It takes SMA. So you take a regular, you put that in there,
okay.
You hook this to your 3D print.
Yeah, see, actually, I think I want to say I have one of those.
An unscrewed antenna on it.
Somewhere.
Now you get a little bit of loss when you put a pigtail in like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I have the same one.
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working Fairchild. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where to tuck all of it.
It's like, boom. Drop the mic.
What are you printing there? One Vision? What do you got there on that quad?
Yeah, that's nice. Reminds me of that.
Oh, is that the one you're redoing for someone?
No, I'm
not.
So printing skids. Oh, all right.
Oh man, looks good. It's the same one as these, yeah.
Yeah, you wonder if you on it. I got the camera cage done.
No, that's nice. I'm actually needing a camera cage on another quad myself. So,
Mountain.
wow.
That's Lambo drives Zambo. That's his quad. I'm finishing the build on it.
Man, that's
Nice.
awesome. I can't wait to be doing some stuff like that. Wait, I already am. We got a bunch of questions down
Just
there
help yourself then.
and answers. Mike Bergman. Yep,
Mike says that he would definitely turn it 90 degrees or 180 degrees and use some length on the back.
Yeah,
I guess for strain relief. The short antenna will transfer hard hits to the MMCX on the VTX.
Oh,
That's the thing about an MMCX is they're bad about the pins on the antenna breaking off inside of the VTX.
Yeah, that's kind of been that was my biggest problem, was that stinking MMCX breaking off in the super nice TVS VTX.
Oh gosh,
you gotta
yes.
get off the bench. Yeah, get off the bench. Okay, go back.
Hey Logan, you got a kitty on your shoulder. What's up, Brandon?
That's a parrot. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to that squirrel.
Where?
Let's see what off grid says. Yeah, you can get
Where's it at?
93 MMCX SMA adapters, run around and wire back, and have a bunch to let back off the frame. Yeah, I think everybody's talking about strain relief. He definitely needs some strain relief. What's up, Brandon? I still need to have Brandon on the show. I've talked with Brandon about having him come on the show as a guest one night, and so we need to do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I've been actually talking with Brandon a little bit lately. He's been helping me with an issue.
Oh no! Don't hold that against me, Brandon.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to curse you.
Hey, old beans. Bye, Brandon. Hope to see you on the stream later tonight. Yeah, go ahead and throw your link there, Marcel, before you head off. Marcel's going to be streaming in about an hour.
I've been loving that. I've been loving that content he's been shooting out, man. Keep it up. You're making me wish I was up there flying with you, actually, quite a bit.
Just FYI, this is dead in the middle of my fly time.
Wow.
Okay.
So we're that special?
Okay. Well, we could have you on the later part because sometimes we just carry over.
Well, that's a blessing to have.
Yeah, see, I forget, like, it's still early for you, Logan, isn't it? Over there in Washington.
Yeah.
Is it like 5 in the
It
afternoon?
is 5:53.
Yeah. I might have to look at bumping the stream back later in the summer. Even 7 o'clock here, it's still nice in the summer months. Yeah.
Yeah, if I ever came out there to fly, I'd be up pretty freaking late.
Oh yes, have some fun.
We lost Logan.
No.
I bet that cat just hit his disconnect button.
Phone died.
Probably exactly what happened. Or they have that.
From oh no.
Oh man.
I'll put it
I knew that was going to come out eventually. I knew it was
great.
I'm muting myself.
The one with where he's wearing the cowboy hat. I loved it. Phone died again. That's what Logan said. That's funny. It's funny. You got to be able to laugh, guys. Got to be able to laugh in this world.
It's too hilarious.
I mean,
it's too much. I'm making my jaw hurt bad or worse.
Because if you don't laugh, then all that's left is
He who keep running thy lippeth will get their lippets splitted with one of these.
There he is.
I love it. Fred Sanford never gets old.
Nope.
Bardwell's barn. Oh my gosh. Bardwell's barn mysteries.
That is hilarious.
Did he
Oh
used to
my
have
gosh.
pigs or something like that back in the day? I think he did.
Well, those work.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Sorry, buddy. If you're watching, sorry. It's just a laugh. We're just having a laugh.
Bardwell's got a sense of humor.
Oh, I know. He's probably
I've
sitting
talked
there.
to him many times.
Yes, yes. He's a good friend too.
Now he has goats. Yeah.
I asked him if they ever faint. I want to ask him if they ever
And see,
faint.
I was told, and I don't even know if this is true. I was told that little trailer he has off to the side is actually where Mike Bergman lives. Is that true, Mike? That's what I was told. I don't know if I'm lying. I was not told that at all. No, that's where Blunty lives.
Believe that.
That's bad. That's bad. Yes, he would laugh. Yes, he does have a good sense of humor. You got to stick around in this hobby.
Yes, period.
Well, I mean, you don't got to. There's some people that got to shove plumb up their butt, but that's okay. That's okay. There's plenty of people to wiggle it when they walk by.
And shove it.
Goats or landscapers. Yeah. Actually, I actually know a guy that's getting a few goats to go in with his sheep because they'll eat everything like thistles and everything. So yeah.
That is hilarious.
Nothing safe around Wolverine exterior surfaces. They're talking about you.
Yeah, you better get on here and defend yourself.
You better get back on. You better charge that phone. 1000% agreed.
1000% agreed. That's hilarious.
Ghost don't even. Off grid says Ghost don't even care about his quads. They just walk away. If you watched last week, you saw where Logan, when he was about 17 years old, was trying to fly a 5-inch up the 3-inch up the backside of a goat. Last week we played that on the channel, so we had that going for us. So
that's great. Lordy.
Let me look here, see if I missed something. Yeah. So I didn't see anybody put that they were doing iGal. So I don't guess we have very many people participating in that. I don't have time. I wish I did. I just don't have time for it. I barely have time to even fly right now. So
yeah, it's a bit difficult with all the stuff going on at one time, huh?
Of course, here in Middle Tennessee, it's been raining all day today.
Here too, very bad.
This is something that's got to be put up here, and have gapped our pig with a whoop a couple of times. Okay. Went between her legs. He's going to edit that entry later tonight. Yeah, Brandon says he'll make time for iGal. Yeah, I wished I could. I just got so many things. I did record 3 videos today, 3 reviews that 2 that I promised that I'd get out, and 1 that I just went ahead and do it while I was recording.
Where are they?
I still got to edit them, recorded them, and editing them and posting them is 2 different things.
Yes.
I'm going to be super competitive, but yeah, that's it. That's what it's about. I'm not going to be super competitive, but that's everybody I've talked to that's even done it for fun says that they come out of it a much better pilot. That even if you take it candidly, that it will push you to be a better pilot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yes, it will. I agree with that. I have to agree with that.
Double A says he's been shuffling to get the garden ready and planted.
Oh,
Yeah, getting her started. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of landscaping type work. Many of y'all know I bought that travel trailer, and I'm trying to find a place to put it temporarily while I pour a concrete pad. So need to wait till we're out of the wet and mushy season here in Tennessee before I try to pour a concrete pad. Yeah, the thing about iGal though, it doesn't mean you can win stuff just by showing up. So that's good. And definitely cost a ton in parts. Yeah. But that's flying in general, isn't it? If you're not breaking stuff, that's probably because you're not flying, or you're flying like a noob. And we all did it for a little while, but you get to the place that I'd rather break them than they hang on the wall and collect so much dust they don't want to run. Any of you guys planning on going to Minefield?
Oops, I was muted.
Minefield, I'm going to try to make it to I'm going to try to make it
It'd
to
be nice.
IO at least one night. I'm going to try. I don't know. Like I said, I was going to try to make it to the swap meet Saturday, but that don't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
man, that would be it'd be awesome. I'm really looking forward to all these events, and it would be awesome to go to and attend all of them. It would. Hopefully, things will start going a little better for us.
Yeah, Wolverine here said that he learned his lesson about flying around concrete. It won't be long till you'll be doing it again.
Yeah, that's the funnest part. Diving through a hole in the ceiling and trying not to smash your quad on the way down. Yeah, that's the funnest part.
I'll tell you what, right now I'm enjoying this little quad right here.
Yeah, I would like to build one of those.
The fire out of this. It's just a sub 250 with the HDzero on it, and it's got the 1002 motors on it, and I just really like the way it flies, and really enjoying it.
I need to build me one of those. Hey, I'm a affiliate of Sub 250, so maybe sooner or later they'll let me test something for them.
Are you guys hearing noise feeding back?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm neither. It's very awkward.
1, 2.
Mute.
Let's see. Mike Bergman says, "Have you guys seen Jippers RC on YouTube? He has set up a brushless gimbal on a Traxxas Slash with a Storm 32 controller and head tracker." No, I haven't. I have a Strix 5-foot wingspan. Who's it made by? Oh,
Horizon Hobby?
No. Anyway, I've got a pan and tilt servo on the front of it for the VTX camera that I had it all set up, and I've contemplating hooking that up to head tracker, because that's fun. That's
That would be awesome.
yeah, but head tracker with a gimbal. So
Oh,
I mean, is
yeah.
that like stabilized? I know Brandon was talking about something like that one
Yeah,
night.
they were doing some stuff like that.
I think it might have been on Marcel's channel. I dropped in on in there, and he had a friend that took a I don't know if it was his VTX camera or if it was the it might have been the 03, the DJI 03, and he put it on a, like when he would hit the throttle to go faster, the camera stays still. It, you know, it would pan and tilt as the angle of the quad, you know, would move.
Yes, I seen what you was talking about. Didn't they put that on like a TinyHawk or something?
He said, check out Jippers. Mike, you can throw a link if you got one. Throw a link to his channel, and we'll see if I can pull it up on my extra screen, and maybe he won't copyright strike me.
Nah, we're promoting him.
Jippers. Let me just see here. Let's see if I do a search for Jippers RC. Shouldn't be that many of them. Jippers. Jippers RC. No. Jippers. See a lot about Jeepers Creepers. Evidently, they're coming out with a.
Yes. It's gonna be fun.
Here we go. Let me see if I can copy this. Casey, can you copy that and share your screen? YouTube. I could probably do it.
Boom. All right. I'm pulling it up now. Let me put it on this screen over here, though. I want everybody to see our secret project we got going on. No. Hold on a minute. All righty. Hey, it took us both over there. There we go. Present.
While we're waiting on him to pull that up, I was by Lowe's the other day picking up some stuff for the house. You know how that is. And they had those plastic, semi-transparent Coroplast panels. Let me shut this off. On sale, so I picked up a couple of them. And if anybody knows, I've messaged Jesse a few times. I know he's been very busy lately. I don't want to call him on his cell or anything. But if anybody knows what film he puts on those core plastic tunnels to give it that rainbow effect, let me know. I'm trying. Use the second one. That's what he's saying. Use the second one.
That's the one that's the one. Let me make sure.
All right.
I think that's the one I selected, but I will double check. Okay, let's see. Yes, that is. I'm just going to reopen it.
Looks
Okay.
like somebody's hairy arm from there.
No,
All right.
can you hear that?
No.
Can't hear it. All right.
Oh, so it has like a Mavic gimbal on it or something. Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Very low.
It's up all the way. Here we go.
Still can't hear it. We're looking at it.
Can't hear it at all? I've got it up.
I can't.
Can y'all? He said I got it.
So yeah, you see.
I can barely hear it. I can't make out what he's saying.
Okay.
But it's okay. He's just talking about, I guess, how he's mounted it.
He's saying that everything's mounted to that, except for that stuff, the antenna.
This is the roll bar.
It's a little bar.
It's like a roll bar too.
Yeah, like a little roll bar. It keeps it from getting squashed on a flip. That's what he's saying.
It said this one's just showing the gimbal. Is there any that's got the footage on it?
Dash as well is attached to the FPV section.
Click ahead, see if it's got any footage of it actually.
Oh,
That's how it sits.
there we go.
Yeah, the 3 motors.
Yaw motor, row, pitch motor.
And then your camera's matched on top.
The camera's mounted on
So,
top.
like, we'll talk about that a bit more later. So,
That is neat.
Yeah, it looks like he just took like a DJI gimbal and mounted it up.
There's the servo gyro.
This one has to be static, just fixed to the chassis.
He said it needs to be static, just fixed to the chassis.
Between the two of them.
It's pretty cool.
Can do its best to hold itself.
Let's see here.
And your part thing that
Go for
does,
a little bit more.
it's got to push harder in one way than the other way.
He's explaining all this stuff on here if you guys want to watch that.
Go to the one that actually shows it being used.
See, this might be it. He said it was the second one. Liquid electric tape, my favorite.
Right there at 810, he says here's the one showing him use it.
So I've got to connect and disconnect.
Right here. Where? Okay, I see.
So I don't want to be pulling on it and have it.
Oh, no. Just exit that. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Look at that. That's cool.
That is cool. The gimbal does a great job, man.
It does.
Wow. You can so drive in a little car now.
Well, that right there might make
This is going to give FPV
land-based FPV. Yeah,
man. Yes,
I've put FPV on several little. That was nice there.
That was. He's gunning it. And you got the little lights on the dash to let you know what's going on. That's pretty cool. A little indicator light.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man,
right there. Yep.
You just put another taste in my mouth. I can taste the dirt as it flies by.
Yeah, your head naturally does that. It's like a bobblehead. Yeah.
You wrecked it. Oh no, he didn't.
Wrecked them. Nearly killed both of them. Hey.
Yeah, Mike said it's so rad he has to build one.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and they can't be that much to build. I mean, I know the ESC is expensive, but it's like $110 for one of them ESC.
The gimbal is probably the most expensive part of it, I would say.
Yeah, I would say on this.
Because that's a high quality.
Oh,
that's a high quality H2O there.
That is pretty nice. And this is just the first one we've seen done. So the doors open, and there's so much projects that can be done with this. You could have a whole setup dash in there telling you different things about your battery and all that, like an on-screen display.
I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
It is, man. I'm loving this. This is a little bit different here. We got some land-based things going on.
All things RC. Yep.
I love it. Oh, anything. Hey, even if it's computers, I'll do it all.
RC computers. You call that a Roomba.
See, I get to live my dream for real. I get to be a photographer while using computers that fly. So I get to fly. I get to do. He crashed.
I just got vetoed. I showed my wife earlier the video of EcoFlow's company puts out battery backups. They've got a new wireless autonomous mower that you don't have to put wires or anything up for boundaries. You just kinda, just kind of select it in the app, and it takes off and mows your yard.
It does your yard. Yeah. See, we used to deliver furniture, and we used to deliver it to some of the rich people around here, and they had those mowers, man. It looks like a daggone push mower without the bars on it and headlights. It's sweet. They're sweet looking. And this thing was like mowing on the side of a hill. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they could do all that. Yeah, it's pretty neat, man.
Oh yeah. So are you saying that you would add a head tracker to that, Mike, or has he done it?
Yeah, that's very curious.
Yeah, because that's just pan and tilt. You can pan and tilt. If that's a gimbal out of a Mavic, all that would be is the channel that your pan and tilt's on.
Well, you don't even need a gimbal out of a Mavic. Look, you could just get 3 servos, get those parts. Pretty sure there's some 3D printing involved, and then piece it all together with the servos and hook them up to the servo board underneath that he had hooked up static to the bottom.
That's not going to give you the gimbal action here. The self-stabilizing gimbal action. You got to have a gimbal for that. You could do a head tracker with just servos, but it's going to still bounce around.
Oh, you've got to have an automation in there. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But you got to have the gimbal.
Yeah.
The self-leveling gimbal.
Yeah. You know what? These little cheap 4K drones that come with the three level gimbals that are like $110 on the internet. Maybe some people got some of them laying around that are broke, like most of them end up.
I think the problem is those gimbals are crap.
Yeah.
That's usually the problem with all that. It claims to be self-stabilizing, but it's not. Have you seen the guy that does FPV dogfighting with EDF jets and World War II planes? I haven't. I have wanted to. Actually, I was talking with McFlies, who lurks on here. He drives and listens to us. He's got if you can see over my shoulder here, this Pitts right here. He's got a Pitts just like this, and we've talked about doing some FPV aerial dogfighting with party ribbon, like birthday streamers.
I got something for you. Or Mike has something for us. Here you go. This is sort of what you're talking about. That is too cool. Look at that with a head tracker.
Yeah. See. That's a pan and tilt right there. What I'm talking about putting on the Strix.
So you just look around wherever you want to look, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I knew this, but it's so cool to see it in action. I've always wanted to see it like this. Can y'all hear that?
No.
It's just the sound of his motor.
Good night. Have a good one, Off Grid.
Good evening, everyone. Corey Mon said, good evening, everyone. Wow. Thanks, Mike. This is some interesting stuff, buddy. You have a good night.
I like the dash on this, the detail on the control panel and all of that.
Yeah.
Let me turn this off so we can see it better, actually.
Here he goes. He's taking off. It sounds like a real plane, man. It sounds just like a real.
Yeah, it's electric ducted fans. That's what he was saying. Yeah.
It sounds just like a real plane. It's pretty cool.
I wonder what the hole in the back of the canopy is. Probably for airflow, I would say.
So it don't fog up and stuff like that.
Well, it has a Looks like he has a full size DJI Air unit back there.
Oh yeah, that would be smart then. Man, that is too cool. What do you think about this, DJI?
All right, man.
That is amazing. That is truly beautiful and amazing. Now watch, he's gonna land.
Who's the one flying?
Let's see here.
That right there brings back a lot of memories of flying.
Here, I'll throw a link.
Aircraft.
Oops. Let's throw him a thumbs up. Oopsie daisy. There we go. I'm gonna throw his link in the chat, guys, to this actual video and his channel. Oh, cool. He's chasing another plane now.
I've actually I won from Painless 360. I won the combat sensor, the combat pack for 2 quads. I think I'd rather put it on a plane. Nice.
That is so cool.
I see. We used to do this back in the days. We took aluminum gutters, downspouts, and we took that pink foam that you get from Lowe's that you put in your wall, that foam board that's about 2 inches thick, and we cut HDzero wings on them and put our electronics inside that gutter, and we built the tail section, made it from a little carbon fiber boom, and we used to just do dog fights, line of sight back in the day, 20 years ago in RC, and you'd fly them in each, and it was the last plane in the air won, and you had about $20 to repair it worth of foam, because if it bent the gutter up, you could straighten it right back out, so it wasn't a problem. That's nice. All right, let's don't show us whole video. So stop it here, and go watch it, guys. We want to encourage you to go to his channel and watch it. So and I think your audio is off, Casey.
You'll have to go on there and watch it to get the landing and stuff. Yeah, save the best part for last.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. I'm actually very intrigued.
I think that's One Vision. I think we're picking up sound from your speakers, maybe.
I don't have anything on.
Oh, you don't?
Oh.
No, it's muted.
It stopped.
Yeah.
It stopped as soon as he started talking. That's weird. Yeah, it may be stuff from the green room. Casey and I found that it works better to use if you're not using a phone, to use a headset. But that's all right.
Yeah, for
Not
some
bothering
reason.
me.
Nah, it ain't bothering me.
So, what's going on? Let's see here. Let me catch up here. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? Just sent a video of my iGal 4 preseason challenge.
Oh,
Still
yay.
time to sign up. Yep. Plenty of time to sign up. We're still in preseason. I think it's May something?
May
3rd or something like that.
3rd, something like that. Me trying to act like I know. No.
Yeah. Imagining on an 03. Yep.
That's pretty cool. Nice landing.
Yeah. Nice landing. You still watching the video?
I did. I finished it. Hey, I had to. I couldn't show them, but I had to finish it. It had me on the edge, like
Y'all remember that Sesame Street thing that had these boxes like what you're watching us, and it was like one of these kids is doing his own thing? That's always Casey. Always doing his own thing.
I believe it.
3 of these kids are one and the same, but one of these
Yes.
kids is doing his own thing.
And it's all quad related. So
Well, that was airplane related.
that was airplane related.
Yeah, that's not quad related. That's airplane related.
That was airplane related. Hey, what about this thing? You don't want to talk about this thing yet? This thing that you've got me excited about?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Nope, not yet. Some things you just got to be patient with them.
Patient. Padawan patience. Strong with you, the force is.
Oh no, we got him doing Yoda impersonations. We're going to be in trouble now.
Hey, tell them what we came up with. What are they called? What are my words called?
Caseyisms. You ever heard of Caseyisms? What I need to do is I'm not eating gross jelly beans. For one, that's heads things, and I wouldn't do that anyway. But I need to find something that I will do. I can do, or something that whenever y'all catch a Caseyism, you can tell me, and I will. I'll have to do
It's punishment time.
like synonym. Synonym is his favorite spice, y'all.
Yeah, synonym and what was the other one? Red berries or blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries his favorite spice.
Yes, it's my favorite spice. And synonyms my favorite vegetables. I mean fruits. Hey, I just fixed my engines on my
engines on his TinyWhoop.
I just fished my engines on my TinyWhoop. I mean motors.
My RadioMaster complete. Waiting on the BME sensor and a few other things. Just earlier, Greenhorn, I actually, I think I messaged you on the RotoHazard Discord, asking you about the little L leads. I think I found some on eBay. I actually got them in. But I've already put that stuff up.
No,
see if I can
you got to show it. Hey, click.
It's the Raspberry.
Yes.
The Raspberry Pi.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
It's the Raspberry Pi.
I think I want to.
Most of the parts I bought, especially like the diodes and the resistors and stuff, I bought 2 of each of them because they're like 13 cents a piece.
Oh, cool.
Let me see.
Where did you get them for that cheap?
I said, I think they were like 13 cents.
Well, even so, you're gonna have to hook me up with that website.
Mauser. So it's where it's linked through the GitHub. If you click on the link in the GitHub for the parts, it'll send you right to it.
Okay, I've got that pulled up already right here.
Yeah, see, Mauser.
I see it.
Yeah, this is
cool.
2 of those little long yellow. This is something that the Delta 5 build does not use.
No.
I haven't got them in yet.
Not to know more.
I haven't gotten my eBay stuff in yet. So maybe I don't have those yet. I got a ton of stuff with this. I got this was showed it earlier. This was printed by
that's awesome.
Brain 3D. I had a coupon with them, so I went ahead and and got this printed up from them. And
Yeah,
got my buddy down there. One aerial, he's printing the other one. Only going to take 122 days, right?
Nah, not that.
Yeah, the Corsair. I like the Corsair. It's probably one of my favorite probably one of my favorite warbirds.
Yep.
Check out the pic I mentioned you in on Discord. You get a chance. All right, let me see what's going on here. Let me look at the Discord. That's a nice build. Let me, if you remind me, I will show you guys what he's printing. I'll show you the STL files. I think we showed it last week of the 8-node Delta timer build. Come on, Discord.
Yes, we did. I think so. Hey, and by the way, everybody, Infinity Loops is live. If anybody wants to watch it, Marcel's going to be live in just a few minutes. 30.
Yep. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Logan, which one were you talking about? You talking about a video link or what? Post for videos.
Well, they work.
Okay.
Well, that works.
Right here, this picture. You got it. Let me.
Guys, I think I'm going to start streaming too throughout the week once I start getting better. Just do a silly stream where people are like, hey, they come on and just talk. Like we're doing here. Oh, wait, we're already doing that. Never mind. I was just joking. I do need to do my first live stream though on my I was going to do it like our first race and I still haven't done it. We've already had 2 races already. So
do it.
It's all right. Yeah, I guess when the time's right, it'll happen. I keep getting, I don't know.
We got Logan's build here.
Yeah.
So you got her all fixed, right?
Man, I can't wait to be 3D printing parts like that.
Yes, I did. I got it just jerry rigged as much as I possibly could to get it to fit, and it works.
Consisting of chopsticks, electrical tape, and zip ties.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do it,
It's
brother.
what holds the world together, Marty.
Duct tape.
Zip. Let's see. Zip ties. Zip ties for the win. Zip ties for the win. Especially when the whole front bottom part of your carbon tries to rip off. There goes that 2.5 inch.
Nice,
quad.
you got it done. You got it done. So
Now to replicate it on the other one, and then we'll be set.
I literally just finished the quad with you. I just gotta put screws in the camera mount. This is funny. I wanted one I could do tricks and crash in and not worry about killing. This is not that one. So that thing right there is a monster. It definitely does not go. It only goes up to 100. That's it. But with different props on, that changes really quick. Well, who wants to go that
I'm
fast?
looking to see if I can find that build we were showing last week.
Oh, yes. Check out this. This was a 3D printed tiny quad, little bitty. It's like, I mean, look at my, yeah, it's tiny. Yeah, it's a 3D printed frame. I haven't got it done yet. It's an F3. I'm gonna switch it out for a little bitty F4 so that it'll work with stuff. But something's wrong with the ESC. It needs a new ESC. So I just got it a long time ago. And one thing that didn't get going with the rest of my stuff. They left me a few things. Oh,
I will find this for the stream is over.
I have faith. I have 100% faith in you. We believe in you, Marty. You can do it. Or can you? You thought, therefore you was. Or was you? Yes, we will definitely find out one way or another.
What was your thing a while ago, Marty? You said, like, I think, therefore I am, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of my motto.
That's what I was saying.
It's the motto on my channel. I think, therefore I am.
I said, you thought, therefore you are. That's funny. I love it. And it is the truth, too. All I gotta do is slap a VTX on here and put the top plate on.
Was it
done.
Was it Yeki that I think that was? That's where I looked for it at. Was in Yeki. I found that that's a better place to find sorts for 3D prints than that YGGI.
Yes. That's looking good.
And I will find it. I will hunt you down and get you like a fish.
We'll find you. You can hide, but not hide forever.
Here we are.
Hey, Google, turn on my bedroom lights.
I find it. There we are. I will share my screen again and show you in the victory.
Yay, there it is.
This is what Dustin is printing.
If you'd have
right
told me
here.
I had it right here
Trust
on
me,
my
that's
desktop.
bigger than what it looks like.
It did about like that. I hate how small stuff looks on camera sometimes.
Yeah, this right here, that right there is a whole Delta 5 build. And here's
Right there.
the Raspberry Pi right there.
Wow.
So that'll give you an idea. That's
and that's got what isn't that a 3S in it? A 3 or is that a 6? That's a 6S lithium ion pack. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6S lithium ion pack. Yeah, I could see it.
Right.
And he built that himself. That's awesome. I've got one here that I was going to build, but I just kept them separate.
With the copper tape.
Yes, and that is awesome too because that grounds your whole system out. Like a ferret box or ferret cage.
Faraday cage?
Faraday cage. Hey, oh, there it is.
A ferret cage. That's a Casey.
There's another Caseyism.
A ferret cage is used. You can put your gecko in a ferret cage, but you don't want to put one in a Faraday cage. That's a ferret cage.
I can't be watching infinity loops at the same time. It gets me all twisted with his flying. Oh, yeah, I can't watch that. I'll get dizzy.
That's it. That's what he's printing, and brother, I appreciate it.
Yes, it's awesome.
It's a lot of work in that, and doing the channel a big favor. And
yes,
of course, we worked out a little arrangement so he gets something out of the deal. But
good.
I wouldn't ask him to do it for absolutely nothing. That just wouldn't be right. There it is. Hang on. Let me make you big here. There you go. Now you got the full screen. Show us again. One Vision.
I cannot wait to. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. About said it. I can't wait to be doing that. I had to say it. It's so intriguing to me. It's like you click, and then you look over to the left a few hours later, and there's a product in front of you.
Not a print this size. You click, and then the thing about Pet G that I ran into printing it is it likes to try to pull up from the bed. It likes to pull away from the bed and bed adhesion.
Adhesion.
Yeah, that was a big problem when I started.
Really?
Yeah, it
took it a while to. Yeah.
What I found worked best for me on Pet G was those purple Elmer's glue sticks. Yep.
That did it.
It looks like I picked a bad week to quit sniffing glue, Logan.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're all just busy bees tonight, aren't we?
Always.
Yeah, always, right? Not just tonight.
The biggest thing was getting the temp adjusted. I ended up having to go with like 90 on the bed. Get a good smooth fire.
Yeah. I'm probably going to have to take lessons from you.
Well, the thing is, though, what works on his printer probably won't work on yours.
Oh, yeah, you get that.
And then, I mean, you could have the same exact printer, and if the humidity in his house is considerably different than the humidity at your house, then they're going to react different.
That's true. I didn't think about that either. Does it work better if the room is freezing cold like mine always is, or is it like better if it's room temperature or hotter?
Room temperature higher seems to be.
I figured it helps. That figures. Well, I won't have a problem with keeping my room hot.
Yeah, I know.
Because without that air conditioner, it's burning up in here. So I can get my room hot to print.
Looks like you picked a bad week.
Like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
That is too great.
I think I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
That is. I love it too. That is great.
People are like, Marty, you got to get some new ones. It's like I don't. The same stuff's been making me laugh for 40 years.
We don't like change, do we, Marty? We like to keep it original.
Yes. Send me all the change you want to.
Just playing, yeah. We like input. We love input.
Quarters.
I actually was asked the other day on our Discord, or it might have been today, somebody had issues and I didn't see it in time. If you're watching, I'm sorry. We've been having issues. I've been having a lot of issues myself. Soon that'll be fixed and I'll be able to pay more attention to the Discord and answer your questions better and more on time. So, sorry.
If it was about the flight controller thing, that was me.
Yeah, it was it you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that and I was like, crap, I didn't see it. You already got it figured out. So what was it, by the way?
It ended up being nothing. I thought it because I was getting continuity and somebody said just fire her up because I wasn't getting like the straight 0 ohm resistance. It was like 1 ohm, 1.3 ohm.
Oh.
So I started it up and then I got tones and I was like, all right, nothing's on fire. Let's rip it.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Always.
And then I spent like another 6 hours in Betaflight trying to get the thing to friggin' flash. Finally worked.
Yeah, next time you need help, hit me up because so far those are new to me. Those are new problems.
Actually, he called me, Logan, and said, Logan's on the Discord asking a question. He said, what do you think I should do? And I said,
I can't hear anybody anymore. I can't hear anybody at all.
It's because this video is playing.
There, you can hear it. It was because the video was playing.
Yeah. It was because we had that video playing. I love it.
That is too
You missed
great.
the video? It's one of the best videos in the world.
Yes.
No, the video didn't play for me.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, well, we got to do it. You got to do it. You're going to have to do it again. just watch. He'll pop in here.
Is that a challenge?
Maybe. Yes.
Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante. Había subido la marea. Jesús, hay que hacer ahora con los dos sacos de arroz. ¡Ay, llama para Sevilla! ¡Llama a Sevilla que traigo peine!
There was no. I saw the video this time, but there was no sound.
Oh,
I heard it. I don't know
You'll
why.
have to go
he's
back
not
and
hearing
watch it. It's great.
Yes, I've got to put it on Google Translate and figure out what he's saying. Oh, hey, by the way, plug.
Yeah.
You haven't plugged your channel all
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah. If you guys like the content, that was a Martyism, wasn't it?
That was a Martyism.
If you guys like the content, if you would smash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, hit the little thumbs up thingy. It does help get it out there for more people to see it. So if you would do that. Also, if you want to support the channel, the link's down below to the Teesprings and Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal.
Be careful.
So, yeah, you can do that. Also, Casey is going to throw a link to his channel in the chat, and One Vision, if you'll throw a link to yours in there also, and Logan, throw a link to yours in there.
Yes.
Go and give these guys some likes and some subscribes. If you're in the Tacoma, Washington area, and you need a Wolverine to come, a superhero to come over to your house and pressure wash your house or your driveway, then Logan does that. He's got his own business there. So support other YouTubers out there. And if you need any 3D printing, hit One Vision down there up. Are y'all able to post links? You all should be.
Yeah, I'm not blue. Links.
Let me see. I'll get you.
Mine's all messed up. Okay, there we go. I'm getting it. Boom.
Now try. Now you have permissions. One Vision.
Yes.
Post your link in there. Do you have permission? Wolverine exteriors. Hang on.
There y'all go. Mine's in there. Sorry, it took an hour to post mine, but I can post everybody else's just like that.
There you go.
This is like my actual business YouTube because I was signed into the wrong one.
Do you have like an FPV YouTube?
Not really. I don't really post on that one.
Okay.
Well, find them.
If
We won't get you support.
If you need some pressure washing in the Tacoma, Washington area, look him up. Look him up. So. And
say,
surely there's somebody around there that could.
You'd better tell the captain. We've got to land as soon as we can. This woman has to be gotten to a hospital.
A hospital? What is it?
It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now. Tell the captain I must speak to him.
Certainly.
A hospital? What is it?
That is great.
It's a big building with patients in it, but that's not important right now.
Not important. That is too funny. Oh,
is that
y'all gotta
Mrs.
watch
One
that
Vision?
We don't hear you. He's muted.
He's got his mic muted. He's got guests in the room.
He said, "Oh, okay, there we go." And then everybody, there's the links in the chat. If y'all want to check out those links, that's everyone's channel that you see.
That's right. Surely you should get some subscribers.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I am serious. You haven't heard any of those, have you, Logan?
No.
Because it comes back from every one of them, and Logan's like,
I don't get it.
The rest of us are smiling.
Millennials.
I mean, I also don't have sound in my defense.
Right. Well, you got to have sound.
Yeah.
I am serious, and don't call me like Shirley. You can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. But yeah, that's well before your time. I don't think I have anything from Logan's time. Yeah.
None of it's good. It's all a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
All of our stuff was original.
I wasn't talking to you, Deeds. I was talking to that squirrel over there.
Oh.
You remember Mr. Deeds?
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember Mr. Deeds, Logan?
Not I.
Okay.
Whoa, hold up. Did I really just hear that? You got to watch Mr. Deeds, man.
You ever seen Up?
He's like, my back hurts.
Squirrel! Where?
I have seen Up.
I hate squirrels.
I hate squirrels. So there he smiled. He smiled. There we go.
Got me on that one.
Yeah, you
What you
gotta
talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
Throw another old one in there.
Yeah, Mr. Deeds is great, man. They're all great.
He is.
You've got to watch it. It's just, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh.
Hospital. What is that? Big building with patients in it, but that's not important right now.
Got T into the hospital.
All right, what about this one? Do you know this one, Logan?
Chip, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Like a spider monkey. Go on.
No.
What? That's Ricky Bobby. That's what? Talladega Nights.
Jim, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
You don't know Talladega Nights. I'm calling Will Ferrell up.
Logan's a working man. He ain't got time for all this stuff.
He ain't got time for that.
I just plugged my quad in and tried to load a.
Logan's having some problems. Let's see if we can help.
I just plugged my quad in to my Betaflight here and tried to load a CLI diff that's meant for this board and this quad, and now I don't have an accelerometer or a gyro.
Then that wasn't. Yeah, nope. See, if you load a CLI from a different, if you load also a CLI from a lower version than 4.4, it could have issues like that.
It was 4.3.2, and that's the version this guy was running on it. Like I'm looking at the diff info, and it's. Let's see.
You know, when I run into problems like that, I just start it out fresh. And I might copy my OSD and stuff from the diff, but I'll start.
Actually, it's 4.3.1, and I'm running 4.3.2.
That still should be okay.
Should be all right there.
Yeah, you should still be okay, right?
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reflash this board now. Probably. Luckily, there's nothing important on it.
Yeah, you just tell it to detect it, and then
see,
if it detects it when you plug it in. See if it detects it.
Yeah, no, it detects it just fine. It's
See if it detects
it. I don't have a accelerometer or a gyro.
That's generally a sign that it's the wrong target.
Also, you can unplug it and plug it back up and see if that fixes it too. Sometimes it
I
does.
tried that a few times. I'm gonna load into boot mode and flash.
Also,
did you try a reboot?
Yeah, also remember your cord, your USB cord, they're notorious for messing up. I know you're probably using a C cord, and if you are, that's good. But those
I'm using a C cord, and I got a new pack off Amazon because I didn't want to mess with any of that being the issue with my
Did you
my quad
apply
stuff.
custom defaults?
This quad's already been in the air.
So you have to hit apply custom defaults right after you.
Yeah, I hit apply custom defaults.
Oh, so you've already had it flying, and now
Yeah.
when you plug it back in, the gyro's gone?
After he loaded the CLI.
Yeah, it was gone after I loaded the CLI.
Yeah, after you did a dump. Okay, yeah.
That's what it is. The CLI did not like the version. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't even auto-detect the target here, so I definitely did something funky with the board.
Yeah, you definitely the wrong target on it. Definitely has the wrong target. All you got to do is flash its original target back to it, and it'll be okay. Then it'll auto-detect after that.
Yeah, flash that firmware.
Supposedly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound so sure about that.
You know,
yep.
I had the weirdest thing happen with my Nazgul. So I have like a Nazgul Evoke. I think it's like the first version they made. And for some reason, I thought it wise to flash the flight control. And I'm learning very quickly that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because I broker it even further, and I spent so long in the flasher trying to figure out a version that gives me a gyro and an accelerometer, but also like has it oriented the right way. I couldn't find it that way, so I had to like shift the orientation of the board and say it was like 90 degrees off center or something on the yaw axis to get it to go the right way. And I'm just like, what the heck? And it was the right board, right target, everything. It just would not work on any version of Betaflight except like the very most recent. And it's also an F722, so it could have been just too much for it.
Oh yeah, those are actually running out of RAM or running out of memory. I mean,
yeah,
they are definitely running out of flash, but they should still be good. Should still work just fine.
That's
right
my
now.
motto. If it flies, leave it alone.
Just fly it. Yeah, and especially if you don't got no
Well,
prop wash or nothing, then why tune it?
If it flies good enough. Now I've had ones that fly like a bag of hammers.
Crap. Yeah, like this. I've got a tune on it that is just great. My motors stay cool. I have no prop wash, and I can go just balls to the wall, you know, all over the place. But it's just once you get at that point, leave it. And the black box, beautiful traces in my black box. Once you get at that point, you don't leave it. Even though you're like, dang it, all I can do is fly it. But
I have an accelerometer again. I'm gonna try that CLI dump again.
You're gonna regret it.
I'll just flash it again. It's all good.
Yeah. But at least you got your accelerometer stuff back, and you know it's all good. It was
see, because the target version was 431. I was running 432. So let's see if it.
That's I'm telling you. That's
you'll know immediately if you have a good dump.
And that dump is not working. That's so weird.
That's your the whole time it might have been the wrong.
And you'll know immediately when the dump gets stopped up.
Yeah, that's super weird because I mean this guy's running the same exact version, same exact build. I mean, down to like every single component is the exact same, except I suppose he's using ELRS and I'm using Crossfire. It's the only difference.
What are you actually using the dump for?
I want the VTX tables, the ports config, and
you can select those.
Yeah, you can copy those
out of the file and then paste those in.
Okay.
Yeah, you can copy and paste.
Yeah, so get it back where it's working it and do like your VTX table and then save it and see if it works and then slowly add your stuff and then as you're adding stuff, then once you add what's bad, then you'll know what's bad.
Well, I just would add your VTX table, your ports, and that's it. That's all I would add. And like your OS
VTX tables are so strange to me.
They are man. Me too.
Like it's weird how that all works. Okay, so since that doesn't matter what version I'm running, should I go below 4.4? Should I go down to 4.3.2?
No, I would stay up. I would stay up if you're already up. If you tried it a minute ago with 4.3 and it still messed up though, right?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna load the dump because it only goes bad when I load the dump.
If you're not gonna load the dump, I would load the latest on there. If I was you. Like
Are you sure? Because I hear people saying that it's a bunch of crap.
I wouldn't go to 4.4. Well, I don't know, Marty. What would you say? 4.4.1 is a little safer than 4.4.0, or 4.4.0 is safer than 4.4.1? So far, man, I've got 4.4.1 on all my quads, and it's working.
Yeah, you know, I put 4.4.1 on the nozzle, and or no, it's either 4.4 or 4.4.1, and the default PIDs and the default rates just feel so freaking nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it
Very
was
surprising, huh?
Yeah, I was like, this is like a really good flying quad, because I was flying these on 4.3.2 with this guy's PIDs and his rates, and I was like, man, this just feels like super like low and just loose.
Well, I'll tell you, if you ever want to use a great 5-inch preset, or he's got more presets, but Superfly, he's got some amazing presets that you can preset them, and then you can play around with the settings without having to blow up your quad. And then he's also got like a little website, a tool it takes you to, and you type in your KV, if you're using 4, 6S, 5S, whatever, and then it tells you what you can slide the master slider up to make it tuned out. To make it be right.
You know what might be the issue? Do I need to unlock my VTX before I mess with VTX tables?
I would.
You definitely need to unlock your VTX, yes.
Okay. All right. That might be it, because every time I got to the VTX table, that's when it would crash the dump.
That makes a bit of sense, actually. Yeah. And you've got, hey, didn't you say you have the Speedy B VTX?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so silly. Go to presets. It's in presets. Its VTX table is at the very bottom where the unifying stuff is.
Okay.
You just click that and add that preset, and you've got the VTX table for your VTX. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Hot diggity dog. Do I need to have a battery powered on so it can access the VTX, or is it on the flight controller?
I believe that VTX has to have a battery.
Okay. But like in general, though, the VTX needs to be on for the VTX tables.
No, you can go ahead and load them without it being plugged up.
Okay.
Just to get it to say device ready, yes, and to test it, you'll have to plug up. But other than that, no.
Okay.
It can still notice your VTX.
Yeah, then I got my other fun fix tonight is I busted the XT60 lead on the nozzle flying over concrete, and then but I found like the XT60E connectors that I needed.
Oh.
Found those on Amazon, and they go right where they belong. So I'm like,
well, hey, that works perfect.
I mean, here's the weird thing though. Amazon sent it to me. This box was open, and half of them were missing.
Yeah, I'd be getting a hold of them real quick.
I mean, it was like $9, and I only need one of them.
Oh well, okay, that works. Right? That's weird. It seems like somebody might have helped themselves to your package.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and I heard the delivery guy didn't realize I was home. I heard my package go boom on the side of my house, and I'm like, really, dude?
Oh gosh.
I'm like, that's probably why I keep getting busted out of parts in the mail.
That's crazy.
This guy's out here just freaking chucking them against the wall as hard as he can.
Yeah, like I got a bad TBS Unify, and whenever I had to solder it back up because TBS wants a video of it now. Like, you don't trust me? So I took a video of it and I put it here on YouTube privately and shared it with them. Because if you try to do it through their email, it's like 25 megabyte exceeded. You cannot send this email. And I'm like, how do you expect me to share a video if you don't give me a link to do it with? So yeah, hopefully TBS gets that worked out, because that's $70. It's full $70 for a VTX that I could have paid $22 and had one just as good, the Speedy B. Did you find that preset?
I was just checking to see what versions on my nozzle so I can flash the Speedy Bs with those same one on my nozzle because I liked it so much.
Yeah, Marty, the Speedy B SX800, or I think that's what it is, but the
TX800.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's in the presets, and I forgot all about it until just now. I was like, oh, your TV, it's in the presets with the TBS Unify presets. Same place, pretty much. The VTX tables that he's needing. Yeah. It's fully blown set up already in the presets.
441. Okay, so other options. I don't need GPS. Don't need LED. Don't OSD. I don't need that.
See, I'll leave all that stuff on there just in case. But you've got, what is that, a 3-inch or 4-inch?
5-inch.
5-inch. Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I got confused between the one that you was talking about the other day and that one.
Yeah, I don't have cam control because I just have negative, positive, and a video lead.
Yeah.
Motor protocol D shot, I'm assuming. Should
Yes. Yes, correct. You're using a Form 1 ESC, right?
Yep.
Yes, that's definitely the one D sharp.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and then I guess I also wanted that dump for this guy's like motor settings because I don't know if I'm like D shot 600, 800. I don't know.
You can set it to what you want. Okay, so if the board, as long as you are below 60% down there when you're idle in your resource usage on the board, then you can set it to D shot 600, 8K, 8K, or 8K, 4K, D shot 300 is most likely what you'll be setting it to. 8K,
Okay.
4K, D shot 300. And now if it'll say 8K, 8K, or 8K, 4K, D shot 600, do that. As long as they don't
Okay.
make it go over 60% while idle.
Okay.
I think I picked a
All
bad
right.
week.
Yep. I will give that a shot. I'll get this flashed and test it out and see.
Yeah, man, I can help you with as much as I know, at least.
I picked a bad week to quit amphetamines.
Hey, that's a good one right there. They might
Oh,
help in
man.
this situation.
I put a custom thing on here, so now they have to like process it in the cloud.
Oh, we lost.
Yeah, it takes it a second to load it after you've messed with the configuration. I know.
Did we lose you there, One Vision?
Uh-oh.
There's a message in the chat I didn't see.
He disappeared. CPU load. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was relating to what I was talking about. The CPU load at the bottom of Betaflight. Thank you. Thank you, AA. I couldn't get it out. It was another Caseyism time.
Hey, did you see that message from One Vision in the Stream Lab chat?
Oh, probably.
Uh-oh, I didn't. Where's my mouse? I guess you couldn't help me find my mouse, could you? There it is, hiding.
I don't want to read it. I don't know if it was just.
All right, yeah. That's private. Yeah. Okay, bro. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know. We'll keep her in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yes, brother.
Yep. Okay. What did I miss
Praying,
when I had to pause for the calls?
Well, I realized that his VTX, the table to it is in the presets because it's the Speedy B SX800. So yeah, and that was the main thing that was causing his flash or his CLI dump to mess up with his current configuration. So now you're flashing the latest Betaflight to it, and you're going to load that preset. Cool. So see if it works. That'll be awesome. Yeah, it always helps to run into a few things, even if I ain't got the product, and I go through the presets.
No
like
motor
crazy.
output selected.
I'll tell you something interesting. If you ever use SpeedyB app and you go to its presets in the Betaflight, it shows you all the presets, and I mean, there's a bunch. It's more than what it'll show on your computer or your whatever. But the phone, the SpeedyB app, it's got presets galore on it, and it's awesome.
What radio are you using, Logan?
I am using the Tango 2 that Mike sent me.
If anybody's got the X9D,
616 guy.
Anybody has the X9D and would be interested in this, and you live in the United States, let me know. It's gimbal guards, Team Black Sheep 3D printed gimbal guards for
Now
the
I know
X9D.
Those are awesome.
Whoops.
Was awesome.
Yep.
They discount.
Now they're a two-piece set, but it's still for free.
So if I select the US for the regulatory domain, I can just open it later and it's no biggie, right?
Yes, on your ELRS?
No, on my TX800.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me click. Yeah, if it brings up that little thing, you just accept it. Say, oh, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's just asking me for the regulatory domain, but I don't know if this is going to only lock me into like 600 milliwatts if I use their dump off of here.
Yeah, no, you don't. Just use the preset, and then as long as you've unlocked it, you can go up to your highest power on it which is 8.
Using VTX tables may be in breach of your local RF laws. I love breaking the law.
Yeah.
They even have a great song about it. You know, breaking the law, breaking the law. You know,
as long as you don't select the EU
I've never heard that one.
I have. I've heard that one. Hey, I haven't
Seriously?
either. I've never.
Seriously, I haven't.
Yeah, you want to don't select the
old man.
EU one.
I'm an
As
old
long as
man.
you select the other one, I think it says INTL or US or EA, something like that. But yeah, you don't never have to worry about putting something for the EU or nothing like that. They actually usually select the USA one.
I'm gonna grab an actual phone charger because my phone's about to die again.
Whoa.
What are you doing, Jake?
What is that? Who was that? I heard music and then it stopped, so I know it ain't me.
I thought I heard something very quiet.
There it is again. He doesn't hear it. I don't think he does.
That's weird.
That's
Hello?
very awkward. Hello,
Hello?
Grace. I've been waiting for you, Grace. Been waiting a long time.
Okay.
Smeagol loves his process.
Oh my goodness.
My process. Smeagol likes his process.
There we go. I am back.
Everybody loves their. I think your phone like started playing like some metal or something.
Was it him? It
I
wasn't
don't know,
you.
man.
It wasn't me neither.
My phone playing metal? I don't know.
Yeah, you started playing some rock. Oh, there it is again. What in the world?
That ain't me.
Ah,
What are you doing, Casey Dwayne?
huh. It ain't me. Look, I keep my hands up here the whole time. It's Heads from Infinity Loops. He's hacked our
I
chat.
don't know. It's probably somebody.
I put the preset in there, but my VTX isn't showing up.
It should. Oh, go to your ports tab and make sure it's set up in your ports tab first. Your ports tab needs to be set to IRC Tramp, I believe, for that. Or it may be TBS Smart Audio, but I think it's IRC Tramp.
It's
Either
IRC.
way,
I'm trying to see what port do I have it on.
Nice job
Yeah,
getting
but-
that up and going.
yeah, you need
On
to select
T1.
select the correct port, get that saved and reboot, and then it'll show up in the VTX table. Yeah, I actually dealt with that earlier. I was like, why ain't my oh, because I ain't got a VTX wired up yet.
Do I need to turn? So it's on TX1. Is that UART one?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to turn the configuration MSP switch on?
No.
Okay.
Just go over and select the IRC Tramp on the right hand side of the UART one there. And then save and reboot. Make sure to always save and reboot.
Okay, there we go. Now I have the transmitter on there. There's nothing, no power, anything selected on the table. So let's go back to the preset.
Yeah, actually you go to that and you click that and it'll give you the option to select what power you want and stuff. It just shows it as blank at first.
Okay.
But you can go ahead and re-enter the preset if you want. It's cool. But you shouldn't have to.
I never saved and rebooted the preset. Okay, there we go. Now I have it open. Low power disarm. On
Select all your powers.
Double
Select
A
everything.
is
Set it
what
all
did you
up.
do with your V1 board, Logan?
What do I do with my V1 board? What do you mean my V1 board?
Your V1 board from your. Oh, he just got a whole new radio.
Oh, yeah.
Tango.
No, my Tango. Yeah, no, I have my old Tango just sitting there. Eventually, my plan is to put a V3 board in it and try to get somebody into the hobby. Because I have enough stuff. Because Mike sent me enough stuff for me to build somebody a 4S quad. I don't have any 4S stuff, but I know that there's a buddy of mine who I was talking about last time who I'm trying to get into the hobby. He honestly doesn't
The one you voluntold?
Yeah, I got to be honest, I'm kind of debating on just trying to find somebody else to get into it because he really just doesn't seem all that interested. He's like, oh, it's cool, but you know.
I tell you, I've been there. I've given people quads, whoops, and stuff that just really wasn't interested, and you're just really wasting your time.
It's a
Put him in
downer.
goggles, and he has that wow, it's amazing kind of thing.
Yes,
maybe, but if he don't have that,
it's over.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
don't waste your gear because
they'll sell it.
Especially nothing against younger people, but a lot of younger people your age, Logan, they're so used to video games and Oculus and all this kind of stuff that they're not, they don't catch the bug. You probably see it pretty quick from somebody when they catch the bug. They're like, "Oh, it's amazing."
Yeah, my bank account knows I caught the bug.
That's great.
Mine doesn't.
Yep.
Okay, so I put the VTX table in there, and I don't have R8. They're all zeroed out. I'm assuming that's a regulation thing.
You don't have.
Yeah,
it's not unlocked then. Right.
It's not unlocked.
So if I unlock it and then put the preset back in,
no, don't worry about. You don't have to worry about the preset now. You've done loaded it. You just need to unlock your VTX, and then when you go back to that window, all that stuff will be available.
Over at the right, it should show you that it's reading the VTX, but it's reading the VTX as locked.
Yeah,
it's locked.
Yep.
Wait, no, I need to hold down the button and then turn it on.
Yeah, all the presets and all the settings that you saved and rebooted on are always saved and permanently when you reboot. Not always. Sometimes it actually reverts itself if it ain't compatible. But yeah, you should be good to go after you unlock it.
Yeah.
We hope. At least that's the idea.
That is the idea.
Pressing and holding.
I forgot exactly how that one's supposed to be unlocked.
I let go of the button, unfortunately, but you're supposed to power it up as you're holding the button down for 10 seconds.
Yep. Sounds right.
I
was reading on.
No, which one is it again?
The board or the VTX?
Come on. Oh, it's in both ears. Now my hands.
The VTX.
It's a TX 800.
TX 800 by
Speedy B.
Yeah, it's TX 800. There's a preset for it in the Betaflight preset. Nice. They're only $22 for 800 mil watt. Ran by RC Tramp, and it's got the same launch protocols as the rest of them.
Are you guys hearing any music?
Oh, it's. Really
I hear it like every once in a while.
You don't hear it right now?
I don't hear it.
Oh man, huh? What?
It's like
sounds like Gar. Gar music. The meatloaf band.
Meatloaf.
Yeah, the meatloaf people.
I still don't have those channels unlocked after I unlocked it. Okay, let's see.
Are you sure it's unlocked?
Yeah,
that's my next step. How to unlock.
Way to go, Mike.
Yeah, it couldn't be unlocked then.
None of the music's gone.
Okay,
so
well,
y'all hear it too. You hear it too online.
Yes.
Okay,
wow.
What the heck? How come I can't hear it then?
Yes, I think it's coming from you.
I think Casey's messing with us.
Oh, me.
Are you hearing it now? Because I'm not hearing anything now. It's just it's real silent on mine in my earphones.
It isn't on mine, by gosh. It overtakes my headphones.
Well, then we know where it's coming from.
I don't have that kind of music.
The thinker's the stinker, y'all.
Ouch.
So,
ooh, I like to smile.
I think the chat agrees with me, Casey. They think you're messing with us.
I'm not doing it. Oh, well, this is funny.
But you don't hear nothing. But Logan's not even hearing whenever I play a video, though.
I know, and that's awkward. We haven't
Trying to
had
get
this.
no, I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. Is it like? Oh my gosh! Yeah, well, I guess it is. If it, who'd you say it was, Casey?
Gar. Sounded like Gar.
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 Honestly, who in the world is Gar?
You know, the ones that go around slaying each other, but they're singing. They're the meatloaf people is what my brother used to call them.
I know Meatloaf.
Yeah.
That didn't sound like Meatloaf. Gar is a fish.
Do you know the band that runs around dressed up with a black like armor on and running around with swords and machetes and stuff, and they're painted all black like Kiss kind of did, and they're running a big old group, and they're like rah, 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 rah. That's how they sing.
I've never heard of that.
Huh. Hey, that's
Okay, I heard that one.
you hear that one, you mean?
Yeah.
This does not sound like Meatloaf, Casey.
Sounds like me. That don't sound like Meatloaf.
I heard like 2 seconds.
Streamlabs a bug. This is StreamYard. There he is.
Who says Stream?
This is StreamYard looking out, but this is Streamlab. This is StreamYard.
That's weird.
Let me see. Hang on. Over on another tab, I do have some background music. Let me see. I'm gonna push play on my background music.
Oh, it stopped as soon as he said that. Yeah, it's your music.
No, now it shows my music playing.
Yep, it's definitely working.
What does configuration MSP mean?
Oh, that is for your MSP port. That is for it to either communicate with like your USB or digital VTX.
Yeah, it's like if you're running what's it called?
HDzero.
It's a place where the streams are. That's right. StreamYard. It's a place where the streams are.
That's right. Well, I got all that there. Okay, so then what were you saying for figuring out what my motor protocol is?
First in configuration.
It may just be StreamYard glitching out.
Is your configuration set to like 8K 4K or 8K 8K? It can be set to 8K. I'm sure it's an.
I don't have a motor protocol selected.
Okay, well select DShot 600 and then enable bidirectional DShot, which is like your third little option down after you've enabled.
Well, wait, which version of BL Heli do you have on there first?
I have no idea. The guy says the Flash Blue Jay on it.
Yeah, you need to definitely flash Blue Jay. You might want to do that first.
Okay.
Well,
in that case, you would.
But
Go
okay,
ahead.
this one was not the one that you had flying good, right?
This is the one I had flying good, but it's been wiped now.
Oh, my bad. I thought it wasn't. Yeah,
some people are saying they're having some issues with. I've never had any issues at a Blue Jay that I know of, but some people are saying they're having issues with it. If you find with BL Heli, I mean,
I've got.
You always take a risk. You always take a risk flashing your ESCs. If you don't do it right, you can brick your ESCs, and you can get it back, but then it takes
takes a little bit more work.
Takes a little bit more time to get it back. But if you think it's flying good on DShot 600, you don't have to have bidirectional DShot.
No, he doesn't have none of that enabled. All that's disabled. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I can't even.
What I'm telling him is, what I'm saying is, if you're just running BL Heli S, then you don't need to load bidirectional DShot.
Yeah, I can't even connect to it anymore. I'm thinking it's because this port was open. Do I need to?
Yeah, you have to close Betaflight. You have to close
Betaflight
before. Yeah. Like you said, there is people experiencing issues. I've got several quads, and I've updated every single one of them, and not a problem. Never. I've actually bricked my own ESC before, and I had to unbrick it by like soldering wires up to each ESC on the 4-in-1. It was.
But you also have to understand, Logan's just trying to get it up and going.
Up and going, yeah. Well, but he's saying this guy suggested these things, so I mean, I was just answering some questions.
Yeah, if it takes longer to get it flying good, I'm all for that. Like I have my nozzle halfway working right now. It's just a little bit of a broken battery lead, but
Yeah.
My opinion, Blue Jay's better, and bidirectional
Yes.
D-Shot will give you a better overall experience.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's just a whole nother issue. That whole nother place that you could have issues, but if your hardware's good, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's
whatever you do
the
while it's flashing, do not move your USB cable.
Yeah, that, and don't unplug your battery. You got to have your battery plugged in even
Yep.
before you hit read ESCs.
Yep. Make sure your battery's been full.
Because it will read your ESC sometimes, even with it unplugged. And then if you go to flash it, it could make it like halfway through and just stop because it doesn't have
I have
sufficient
had
power.
an ESC that take
You
a
gotta be
minute
careful.
or so for that one ESC to flash,
Mhm.
and you got to have enough battery in there to get it through.
Yes,
Which is not
he
so
said
much
it.
on a 6S much of a
Nah.
problem, but when you're doing 1S,
Yes,
that's a problem.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yes, and usually, like he's saying, but sometimes you get lucky with 1S and you don't put a battery in at all. But I wouldn't suggest doing that. I just wouldn't. What if your USB cable isn't given enough power like it normally does? Then it'll make it to one of those ESCs and just quit. Like, oh, I wish I had a battery in.
and then I got like one ESC with the wrong freaking firmware on there.
Yeah, hey, if you do, then that's good. No wonder he wanted you to flash it.
Okay, let's see here. Let me select this protocol. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick with whatever the default is on there right now.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't want to change none of them actual settings on the left, but you want to make sure the one after you flash your ESCs, there's a new setting that'll pop up on the bottom left-hand corner, and it'll say your ESC voltage. It'll say 2S plus if it's selected correctly. If not, it'll say 1S. You need to select that and make sure and set that to 2S plus before you exit out completely. But you'll set that to 2S plus and write it after you flashed your ESCs. But
Yeah, I'm not even gonna flash it. It's working.
Well, that's fine.
I think I'm just gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
All right.
I would recommend just running that on the ESC software you got right now. Get it flying if you like how it flies, but it feel like you could use a little bit more performance. Then one night, come on and I'll have my screen pulled up and show you how to flash which I've got on my channel. There's a
Okay, wait, actually there we go. I'm reading all my ESCs on Blue Jay right now after I selected D-Shot on there, so now it has like a protocol to read. So I'm in Blue Jay now.
Right. So which one?
See, look on this right here. I got the new Blue Jay 19.2 on it, and it's set to 48 on the not 24 PWM but 48 kilohertz for it, because that gives you better performance, cooler motors, longer battery life, and it's really true up to 1S. Setting it to 48K on 1S gives you like another minute and a half of flight. It's crazy, but that's Blue Jay. It's all Blue Jay, and it's all Betaflight 441. I got the newest Speedy B V3 in there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right.
But also, but after all that, it's running great. So just to let you know, it does work good on some builds so far. So far, I haven't run into any issues.
So I'm on ESCconfigurator.com. That's where I should be, right?
Yes. You know, you can actually install that app too, you know, as a Chrome app. Yeah. I did.
And then
I'm just a nerd though.
I mean, so what all do I change on here? Do I just click flash all ESCs?
Go down there.
I'm trying to find the video where I can walk you through it.
You click flash all ESCs, and then it'll pull up another menu, and you're not going to mess with the second option that has your ESC selected. But up top where it says blue, it should say BLHES. You select that and select Blue Jay.
Okay, Blue Jay, and then version we got 19.2.
Leave that alone. Yes, never mess with that. That's automatic. Below that,
it didn't automatically select the version.
Oh wait, okay, version. Yeah, I'm not talking about version. Click version and select 19.2. It should be 19.2.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about
and
that.
Then PWM frequency.
I'd say 48.
48, yeah. Whatever. I'm
Okay.
trying to find the video here.
Yeah, select 48 and then you hit flash. And once it's done, like I said, there will be a option on the very bottom left-hand corner. Make sure it's set to 2S plus. and not 1S. It's pretty important. I don't actually know fully why yet. I'm still trying to catch up on some things, but I'll know by next week.
And then where is that option? Do I have to let it flash first?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It won't show
All right.
up
It's
until
flash.
Flash all of them. Yeah.
It's flashed 2 of the 4 so far. Almost done with the 3rd. And I wondered too, because he has it flashed to Blue Jay in his video. When I tried to load that dump, I wonder if that also caused something funky.
Could have. It's
If
possible.
he loaded Blue Jay, yeah, it's no telling what.
Yeah.
What,
now
what
that
all
you
it did.
Okay.
now that
they
you've
all
done
have
this,
Blue Jay.
now that you've done this, also down there you'll see it says Open Melody Editor. That's something later we can do, but
Well,
you
you
can
wanna-
change your startup tones now.
Be
You can
sure to
change
write.
what it has.
Be sure
Yeah.
to write your settings.
So click right settings too.
Yes.
Yeah, but is it at the 2S Plus on the bottom left-hand corner there?
Yep, 2S Plus.
Sweet. Now you want to hit right settings. Yeah. Thank you, Marty.
Is there an update? I don't. You talking about an update to Blue Jay?
It says no changes, not updating ESC, so it must have been already selected. And then do I really need?
It should have told you what if it was Blue Jay up, and did it say BO Heli that you were switching from?
Yeah, but I'm saying when I clicked right settings, nothing changed after I flashed everything.
right.
It already had 2S Plus selected, so I'm assuming that I changed nothing. And then
You
all
just, you verified.
Should I leave?
You verified it when you hit right. You verified all that stuff you see. Nothing should have changed when you hit right.
Yep, but just on the top it said no changes.
That's right.
And then so on common parameters, I leave all that alone.
Yeah, you can leave all of it. The only time you really change
on a
Go ahead,
TinyWhoop, I'll turn the beacon strength up and the the beep strength up, so you actually loud enough to hear it on a TinyWhoop, but
because you don't got a buzzer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's
I might mess with the melody editor now because I already know what sound I want.
This is what you can do.
Yep.
That's blue.
Blue. What's blue?
Yeah. Blue. I'm blue. Da ba dee ba da da. That song.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know Blue? EFL 69, I think it's this. EFL 69 sings it. Oh, I love that song, man. I grew up. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. That's actually what some people believe it says, but it ain't. It's da ba dee ba da da. That's what he says. But I like singing it. If I was green, I would die. Because I would.
Okay.
If I'm blue, and if I was green, I would die. It means you're sick.
Look at
Okay.
him, Logan.
Look at
Look
him.
at him, Logan.
Look at him.
Look at him, Logan.
I don't.
Was I in the zone or something?
I don't know. Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm in the description now. So do I just copy these motor settings in?
Whoa, wait.
Did you select the medley that you want?
Oh,
Yeah, so I got it on off of Rock's Wolf's channel.
On the left-hand top side there, make sure and click Synchronize ESCs or Synchronize Melodies.
I gotta open the melody editor. Okay. So
Yeah,
synchronize melodies.
And if there's anything on there that you don't want and there's stuff on the internet you do, you can load other files as your melody, as your startup melody, if it ain't already in there.
Get it, man. He said you said no and then does it anyway. And he's like,
Yeah.
get it, man. Pick your music that you want.
I love it. Yeah.
Hey, I did it and it worked.
It's what's up. I love it. You were like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then you're like, yeah, let's do this. I love it. I love it. Oh, there it is.
Cool.
There it is again.
Okay. So I click synchronize melodies and then I click accept and then I click write melodies. Okay.
Millennials, I agree.
I know.
Okay. I click write melodies.
Yes.
And then I just unplug it and try to start it up.
No, hit disconnect and it should play your melodies and start up.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
There you go. You got the Mario sound in you.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love that
I don't know the song. I really don't know the songs that they're talking about. Blue. And
let's see what I got on this one.
Haven't heard of the band Turd Head? They're great. They don't smell good, but they are great.
I got
You walk around with swords and black suits like Kiss. I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's freaking. Dude, that's so freaking awesome. I've always wanted to do that. I didn't know you needed Blue Jay to do that.
And now you can enable D-Shot 600 bidirectional D-Shot that gives you tons more filtering. It's awesome.
Okay, sick. Okay, I am on to quad number 2, and I'm going to do the same exact thing.
Oh, cool.
All right, man.
See, and these are things that you can get in repetition. You'll know how to do it in the future.
Casey, give us some dramatic music in your list of.
I'm gonna do something dangerous and not ask for any help, and then hopefully I don't destroy anything.
Props off.
No, I do it with props on. It's the only way to go. Gets your heart pumping a little bit. I'm just kidding.
With 6S it does, especially when it lifts your foot off the ground. You're like, oh,
dude, I have scars. This is from a prop. Where's that big cut on my fingers from a prop? I got cuts all over my hands from props because I never listened to anybody. Take your props off. Oh, screw you! I'm not taking my props off.
I have a scar from a 75 millimeter. That was a 3S.
It's like
on my leg still.
Logan One Eye used to be a good FPV pilot.
Used to be. Yeah, he's not here no more. Where'd he go? Well, can't say. I don't know. He flew away.
I'm gonna start flying with my toes.
Yeah, you need to go back. You need to go back and check your motor direction and all of that.
Yes.
I can change that in Betaflight though, right?
Yeah, you'll just go on Betaflight and click reorder motors or
whatever. Yeah. I mean, I still have to do bidirectional D-Shot and stuff on that one.
Yeah, set it to 600. Make sure it's set to 8K. As long as
actually, this one's on 432 still. I'm gonna update this one to.
I would.
The newest
That's
one.
me though. That's me though. You gotta look over me. I would update everything. That's just me. But then again, certain things I've started to learn.
Yeah, who checks their motor direction? Why would you not just like throw the props on it and full throttle? Right?
Just set your cat can hold it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she is a little freaking butthole. I was doing some hover tests, and she, instead of just being a little scaredy cat, she was like trying to like jump at it. I'm like, dude, you're gonna lose a freaking paw. I had to like disarm it super fast and go lock her in a room somewhere. And I can hear her in the background the whole time going.
Right. It's like
he's like, Dad, there's a giant bird.
I gotta protect you from that bird.
Yeah, it's like I set my motor direction and spay my cat all at the same time.
What's pin IO? Do I need that?
No.
Okay.
No, you definitely don't need that.
Cool beans.
Like server-based stuff, I believe.
Okay, flashity. I'm shocked I didn't break.
0 errors on your D-Shot when you go in there to your motor direction.
Okay.
The left.
All right. Yes, I will be there shortly. I'm just flashing firmware back onto this, and then I'll do apply custom defaults, and then go throw it into Blue Jay on the other one, and then I'll come back and then I'll mess with both of them.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, the Blue Jay gives you all the things BL Heli 32 used to only have. Bill Heli 32 used to be the only way you could do startup turns, other than some very advanced methods that weren't really worth it just to get startup turns.
Yeah, you know, it's what's interesting is when I flew this nozzle and I paid like $150 for it used on RC groups. I thought it flew way better than when I built that $600 Marmot build with like the full KISS V2 and the individual 32 amp ESCs.
Oh yes.
Like I thought that thing flew freaking way better than that KISS V2 ever did.
And it probably does.
Yeah.
It's so weird what software can do. It's so amazing what software can do too.
It's incredible.
Drop something from nothing into incredible.
Did your props off? His ears are burning.
Good to see you, buddy.
We did.
Yeah, and we was. That's so weird. We were that's exactly what we were hollering.
And Casey's been spamming us with like blue music.
It ain't me. I'm just.
Here's a story about a blue Casey.
I want to hear it. We want to hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm not going to be able to come up with an entire song on the spot. I'm not that good.
Did anyone watch JC Project Blue Falcon? Oh yes.
Yes, of course.
He was the Joshua Bardwell before Joshua Bardwell was. Yeah,
Joshua Bardwell.
Blue Falcon was great.
Yes, I miss him. I miss him terribly. Whenever I found out that he disappeared in between me and the time I had been in this and the time that I got back in it, he was gone. I was like, where's everybody? They were gone. And then there's this weird guy on TV, half bald, and I'm like, who is this? And now I know that he's one of my real good friends, and his name's Joshua Bardwell. Yeah, it was weird. I was just going through here for some quad help one day, and well, YouTube took over my life that day. No, some doors were opened, some amazing doors, and I've took them.
Props off. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah,
stream, man.
Yeah,
make yourself at home. Ask questions. Logan's in the process of flashing
the
quads to BL Heli. No, not the BL Heli, but the Blue Jay.
The third one for the night.
I'm just playing a little HDzero tree surfing. This is the Mobula 7. Mobilite 7.
Ain't it so wild that these things move like this? It looks so much like a big quad.
Is that not a 3.5 inch?
No, it's a
5 millimeter.
5 millimeter.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Because
this is what they can do
HDzero
now.
with no action cam on it. That's just the HDzero, and it's really bad compared to what it really looks like.
Yeah, when you look through the goggles, it's like you're just looking through the goggles. It doesn't actually look like you're on a camera no more. It's like you can tree surf. You can tree surf. That's what we call tree surfing, and you can go up through their branches and everything. Now it's awesome.
I'm gonna have to find somebody who's willing to let me fly their HD system sometime. I've got to find some pilots around here so I can see if I even want to make the jump to it.
Come
down here and race with us.
Yeah,
I got a stack of them, man.
Yeah, come on.
I totally want to come down there. That would be super fun.
Me and Marty gonna put our money together and get you down. Get him on a bus, Marty, like we did me.
A bus? No,
he drives. He drives.
No, you don't put somebody on a bus from Washington to Tennessee.
Oh, never mind. I'm
See you
sorry. I
next
forgot
month,
he
Logan.
lived. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
he
I'll
lived
take
in
an Uber. It's all good.
An Uber.
Yeah, that'd be a
How
lot
much would this
cheaper.
be? $4,500
Yeah, about 4,500.
one way.
One way.
So
yeah.
before I flash, do I need to make sure bidirectional D-shot's on or anything?
No, whenever you flash, all that'll be wiped.
Okay, as long as I have a protocol selected, I guess it's.
After you flash, you'll have to reset all that back up.
Yeah. All right.
Finally got the HDzero system. I like it. I like it.
I like it a
The
lot.
walksnail system's all right. But I've gotten used to the latency or the
What
little to no
latency?
latency of HDzero, and I notice it in walksnail.
Yeah, I don't notice it in HDzero. I really don't. And I've been flying the crap out of HDzero lately.
This is what I did when this is why I have the rise up with FPV. This is some of the stuff that I would just do when I was having a hard time with my head injury. I'd just get up and just fly up around the trees and through the trees. And
That's what I like doing too. It's
just get away from the noise, man.
Amen.
What time of year was that?
This is
amazing.
fall. This was this fall.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like 3 weeks ago, I watched one of my videos of me flying, and there was no leaves on this tree out here. And then, like a few days ago, I watched one of my recent videos, and the tree is plumb full. It's so funny in like a week.
Yeah. See, I've tried DJI. I've not tried the 03, but I've flown with the first DJI goggles and then the goggles V2, and I don't like the way the breakup. I prefer the sparkling breakup of HDzero because the blurry breakup reminds me of when I would have a seizure after my head injury. So it just, I fly most of the time for fun or just for relaxation. That the breakup just, especially how it would go around the edges, how it would mess up around the edges.
Oh,
That's what it would do. My vision would get bad around the edges, and it would kind of come in, and then it would just go white.
Tunnel vision, almost.
So, yep.
Sucks. Bad. It's amazing what kind of doors this has opened. You know, I consider this a lifestyle and a healthy lifestyle / habit, but I don't consider it a hobby. You know, at first I did, but it changed. It changed into being a lifestyle.
This here, Logan, is a 75 millimeter whoop. It's a TinyWhoop. I'm actually flying in Gatlinburg.
Wow.
Well, that's not. That's actually my GoPro 8.
Yeah, I figured the car was the
the quad. That's great.
That's a big quad.
Fix the fly that area over to the right there, those arches.
I didn't know you could fly them in traffic.
Yeah, it's my ground effect vehicle, you know.
I'll show you here in a minute where I do. I actually taken it. My mother's driving and I'm flying.
Oh wow!
Talking of ground effects. There you go.
And this is a 75. This is stabilization done in LumaFusion on iPad, but that's not an action camera. That's just a 75 millimeter 1S whoop.
Oh yes, I love that. So pretty right there. I want to do that. I want to go out and fly in public with my little quad and get some good shots.
I say take a beast class into public and make people crap their pants a little.
That'll probably get you arrested, especially here. I mean, here this town that I'm in, Gatlinburg, a lot of people are familiar with it. The cops, they don't play around. It's a tourist town, but you know, you show them it's a 1S and that you're not violating any kind of laws or statutes. And they're like, all right, carry on. Look at the wind on that flag, and this is a whoop.
It was like
75 millimeter whoop,
and you can't even tell there's any wind out. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, you could before stabilization. You'll see the thing rocking here in a little bit.
I've seen that now. I understand what happened.
That is not. I'm not picking lock points or nothing. That's just me saying stabilize it, and it processes it, stabilizes it. And what I'm going to do here, I'm fixing to fly over people's heads, and they don't even notice me. They don't even know that arch I just passed over there on the right. They don't even notice me.
And you're in the car right now, moving?
No, not here. I'll show it in the next video. I did 2 days there. I really wanted to do 3, and I just didn't get a chance.
I think my mom's been to Gatlinburg.
Yeah, this is 200 milliwatts, 75 millimeter whoop. These people, I mean, you'll see here in a minute. They don't even notice it. It's worse. It's worse. See, a lot of people don't like that breakup there. I prefer that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Over the blurring, because the blurring messes with my head. It's just, see, I'm standing right there at that pole. That's where I'm standing. You'll see me in a minute. Big fat guy.
People don't even notice.
Just like a rat running around people. I mean, if it was a rat, people, I don't know. Maybe they're from New York or something. Look at this. Right over this guy's head. And I'm standing right there. That's me.
Marty, you really drove into town and you're like, wow, they have all these whoop gates set up just for me.
That's right. I saw that. I told my mom, I said, I've got to. I don't care.
I've got to do this.
I don't care if I get a ticket. I don't care
Will
if
you
they
watch the
take my
car?
quad. I'm going to fly this.
It's like, honey,
And
watch the
I think
car.
I
I'll
even
be
put a
right
little
back.
thing up here. Look, they don't even notice.
It's hilarious. Look at that.
2 foot over your head and it's flying, and it's how people's situational awareness.
That is awesome.
I love Gatlinburg too, man.
Yes, I've been there so many times. I've been to Dollywood, but I haven't been in so long. I want to go. I haven't been in a long time.
How far away is Chattanooga from Gatlinburg?
About it. Yeah, correct. Yeah, not that far. I've been about 15 times or 16. I've been 16 times. Yeah. I went at least once or twice a year.
We used to go twice a year, every year.
Exactly. Hey,
26 years.
Copycat. Maybe I'm the copycat and I didn't know it.
I was going to Gatlinburg before you was even a glint in your mama's eye.
Then I'm the copycat and didn't know it. I'm a copycat. And I ain't afraid to admit it. If I was there right now, I would have copied exactly what he's doing just because he did it and that seemed to be the safe way to go. So I'd do it too. Oh, man. I can foresee us. Huh?
I was just looking outside, see if it's going to be too dark to throw a pack on this thing in a second.
It's never too dark unless you don't got a night cam.
It's a run cam Phoenix. I think that they do low light.
Then you should be able to, as long as you can like have a porch light to let you know where to come back down to, you should be all right to give it a test buzz. Test buzz.
I'll show you the.
And I got a decent bit of daylight left.
It's been dark here for a while.
Don't forget to set your bidirectional on and turn your D-Shot stuff protocols on and all that.
I got D-Shot 300 now. I don't really remember what you told me, to be honest, on how to figure out.
D-Shot 600 as long as you don't run over 60% down below on your CPU load.
How do I look at my CPU load? Do I have to turn the motors up?
No, look down below at the bottom and there should say like 30% or 40% down there somewhere. And it should be.
Yeah, it says CPU load 34%. Yep.
Oh, yeah. You could turn it up to D-Shot 600 and it'll probably not even go past 40 still. Or it may even hit 50. Who knows? But that's still okay. Anything, as long as you're not going over 60, you're good. So D-Shot 600, 8K, 8K. If you could get away with that, that's what I would have it set at. If not, 8K, 8K, D-Shot 300.
It's still at 34%. I don't have a battery plugged in. Do I need one?
No. If it's still at 34%, you're good. See, look, my new F405, I've got 8K or 3.2, 3.2, which is the same as 8K, 8K. And then I've got D-Shot 600 and it's at 32% CPU load. That's it. So yeah, yours is probably going to show the same thing, about the same.
So what's the step above D-Shot 600?
It just gives you better response. It lets your motors react better. It gives the digital protocol more access to your motors and stuff. It makes the timing higher. Put it like that. 8K, 8K, D-Shot 600 if you can. And then after that, throw a battery on it and check it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I've selected all. I don't have any AK options.
Is it 3.2, 3.2? Oh, that'll be on your configuration page. Sorry. Yeah.
I got 3.2 KHZ.
3.2? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make sure both are set to 3.2. Because
Okay.
I bet the bottom one's set to 2.47 or something like that.
Gyro update frequency is 3.2, and then PID loop frequency is 3.2.
Perfect. Save and reboot. Better save and reboot on that. You never click off a tab after you make a change without clicking save first, or it'll go away.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm still at 34% load.
Good. That's great. Go back to your motor configuration, make sure it all stayed the same, and make sure your bidirectional is turned on. It's your third option down. It should be underneath ESC sensor.
Yep. Bidirectional D-Shot is enabled.
It is?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Well, then you should be good.
This is from a car.
Yeah, this is. Look at this. So you've got it inside of a car? Oh, you're flying it from.
I'm
in the
flying
car.
it. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I'm flying it, and it's my mother's hitting. There's speed bumps all through here because everybody's going slow, and that messes with your head. Because I'm in a Jeep and it's kind of rocking back and forth. You'll see. I think it shows me land. That little black Jeep right there on the other side of the road. Right there. That's what I'm in.
Oh yeah, I
Jeep
see
picture
it. Yeah.
Is it hard to fly from a moving vehicle?
It's not easy. It messes with your equilibrium. It's easier for me to fly from a vehicle that's going like 20, 30 miles an hour than it is something slow that's running over speed bumps and all of that.
And he's on the hood of the car. No, yeah, you're on the hood of the car right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, as far as tuning that thing goes and the filters and all that, we can dive into that later if you want. You can always hit me up too. You can always just hit me up. I can always help you set up stuff. And Marty.
Yeah, I don't really have like an area to really like push it around my house. It's just kind of like slow and low. That's the tempo.
That's here too. Here too. If I want to get up and go, I have to go and escape the mountains here.
I need to order some more prop
from
nuts.
my backyard. Prop nuts. Oh man, those are horrible to lose. Because if you lose 10 o'clock, what is that?
The Old Mill restaurant. It's good.
The meal place in Gatlinburg, or not in Gatlinburg, but
yeah,
in
the Old
Pigeon
Mill
Forge.
in Pigeon Forge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good and very affordable.
And I know you've had some of their barbecue from up there.
Yeah, I'm not a huge barbecue guy. The best barbecue, my favorite barbecue place is Mission Barbecue. It supports if you have a Mission Barbecue in your area, you should go. It supports our troops, and it's very good barbecue.
Does support the troops?
And you can sample it. What I like about it is you can sample it. You go up there and you say, "Let me taste how your ribs are today," because if you're a barbecue connoisseur, you know that one day it could be one level of goodness, and the next day something totally different.
Totally different. Yes, I'm all about that, man.
Yeah, you can see here on my 3D cam. You'll see me fly out here in just a minute. You see me take off and fly by.
I love the 3D cams.
There goes a little 75 millimeter.
See, I have yet to get my first GoPro. I've got to get a GoPro. I mean, I've got the mount and all that, and I've already got it PID tuned to have the mount and stuff on it. So, yeah.
GoPros are spendy.
I knew it. But hey, eventually I got to get something to give my content in HD. Oh yeah, HDzero. HDzero will give me that without having to have the cam. How weird. The LEDs come on whenever I plug up my USB. This is an older Omnibus F4SD. So yeah, it's weird that the LEDs
We
come on when you
had
plug up the
barbecue from a truck down the road a ways, past Sevierville, back toward 407, exit 407 and 40.
Yeah, I love barbecue.
We used to have, back before my daughter started having more season passes to Dollywood, and we would just drive up for the day just to go to Dollywood and then come back home.
Man, I love it. We always used to go at least for 3 or 4 days ourselves. Can't ride the rides enough. Yeah.
That's my wife's favorite place to go.
I can understand why. It is probably one of mine too, besides Disney World, which I have yet to go to. My whole family's
How do
been
you
with me.
know? Well, how do you know? You might not like it.
Because they have a place called Space Mountain, man, and it's got the Millennium Falcon. So that's all you had to say to me. That's all you had to say to me, and I'm going.
Space Mountain doesn't have the Millennium Falcon. That's in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, you're right.
Millennium Falcon's in Disney Studios.
It was a Caseyism again. I mean, and the Millennium Falcon is up towards that way.
Yeah, they put that whole Star Wars thing in at
the actual studios.
MGM Studios, yeah.
Yeah. I want to go there too. Duh. Universal Studios. Thank you, AA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Well,
view of
no,
the mountains.
Universal is different than MGM. MGM
Oh.
is Disney Studios. Yeah.
Oh.
Universal's separate from Disney.
Oh.
Yeah.
Universal is Universal.
Like I'm an expert. I've only been twice, but probably total of 20 days, 2 times. So, walked more than probably I did in the past 20 years combined.
Oh gosh. You ought not say that. You ought not say stuff like that. Now how
this is actually, I'll show you which quad if I can reach it without messing
I was about to say this isn't a 75, is it?
No, it's shot on the Insta360 Go. Yes. Oh, come on. Hang on. Here we go.
I wish my brothers were still here, but
This is an oldie right here.
Oh.
Right out there.
No way. It actually holds a 75 holds that.
Yep. And it has the run cam split in it also.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
Wow. It looks it's
Man,
3S, ain't it?
It's fat as a pig.
It's 3S,
Yes.
ain't it?
Yep. 2 or 3.
I was about to say, yeah, I knew it wasn't a 1S. I was thinking wrong.
It's a porker.
Hey, I love them.
It's a porker.
I love them.
Doing this type of stuff right here.
It's perfect.
Tree surfing.
Oh, that's definitely, you don't want no little super light quad up there because you get it stuck, it's stuck. It's done for. If you get it way up there. Now, I got mine stuck in the tallest tree I have here, and I got it down. You better believe it. I got it down. I mean, where is it? Oh, no. Maybe I didn't. No, it was this guy. Yeah, it got stuck right through the hoop. It was like that.
Don't
I couldn't get
stuck.
it. Yeah, I haven't gotten it stuck since. I promise you.
I'd been practicing racing all that day, so I just picked up put the Insta360 Go on a 75 millimeter and did some tree surfing at the end of the day.
So would I be able to print stuff like that? Like you had that TPU thing? Will I be able to do stuff like that?
Sure.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
I did.
That is exciting. Oh, is that the one it was done with? It is, isn't it?
This
It is.
this TPU is in. There's a roll of this in
Yay.
that blue TPU.
Mm-hmm. Oh, trust me, as soon as I can, I'm gonna start. Besides what I'm being blessed with already, I'm gonna start loading up on that stuff too. You know, every time I make an order, like order a little bit of solder and this and that with it, because man, you can't have enough. You know how much solder I've been through? 6 of these crappy little tubes you buy from Walmart that suck.
Yeah,
They're
don't do
bad.
that.
I've got to get some
Get your
solder,
roll,
man.
get you some good Kaiser. That's what I like. Kaiser solder.
Yeah, this stuff, as soon as you use it, if you don't use flux with it, then it turns into what looks like a cold solder joint immediately. It's like it doesn't have any rosin in it like it says it does. It's crazy.
Thank you, brother.
Well, because it don't.
Exactly. Ever start, you are liars.
Actually, I did all this just to realize I don't know if I have any charged up packs.
Yeah, Space Mountain is in Disney. It's in Magic Kingdom. Space Mountain is.
I had to order that discharger because I had so many freaking packs charged up that I'm like, there is no way that I'm discharging all of these on a friggin' single charger.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm having to do.
Logan is flashing his fleet.
Yeah, that's great.
Flashing my fleet. I'm gonna end up thinning the herd here if I keep flying like I normally do.
I guess this was the last place Casey and I flew together.
Yes.
This is an old video here, but I made this one back when we were still on Drone Cam's Discord, Logan.
Yeah, we ripped the crud out of that thing that day, didn't we? I still haven't even watched those
I
videos.
didn't. I crashed right over here by that in those weeds and the thorns.
Thank you for bringing this up. I'm going to open them videos right now. Let's see. I haven't even looked at them. What's wrong with me? I thought I was going to post them, and I never did.
I'll probably get copyright strict. That's okay.
Oh, the Lord's worth it. Whew. Excuse me. I'm just going to kick back in my bed recliner.
Logan, do you know what this is?
The song?
No, what this? See me? You know what that is?
Napoleon Dynamite?
No, it's a herd of these.
No.
You know what this is?
That's a good one,
This right
Double
here
A.
is?
No, I don't get it.
He's a millennial. I am too.
It's a flock of these.
Keep my...
He don't get it.
Hey, can you do this, Logan? Watch, ready? Can you do that without your hand messing up? I bet you can't. You can do it. Something he knows. Hey, I used to not be able to do that, and some people can't. You'll do that, and they'll go, "Huh? How do you?"
I've never done that before. I just tried it and it worked.
You're lucky, because if you do it the other way, you're done for. You'll never figure it out. You'll always be like, "That way? What? That?
Now,
what are you doing?"
Now, a flock of crows is called a murder of crows.
Hey, that is my step name. Was Crow. Casey Crow was my step name. So don't you dare.
Did you say that's your maiden name?
That was my step name. Yeah. That was my maiden name after my mom married my stepfather, the preacher, Jerry Crow.
You know what I forgot to do?
Yeah.
I forgot to freaking set up my modes.
Can you wiggle your ears?
Let's see. Yep, but you didn't say with my hands or not. Oh. He said, "Can you wiggle your ears?" Let's see it, Logan. Can you wiggle your ears?
I cannot wiggle my ears.
I ain't gonna try. My jaw hurts bad enough already.
No, I can't wiggle my ears. Ready?
This was actually shot on the Runcam Orange. The one that was like the size of the session.
Yeah, or okay, forget all these expensive cameras. I need to get me a little Runcam Go or Orange or something like that, you know. Is this the video looks this good?
Thumb going. I bought
Really?
this thumb and I still haven't even gotten it going.
I'd like to help you get it going if I could. I have had a lot of luck in my life with electronics, where people are like, "Man, this is a paperweight. It's a $2,000 paperweight. You can have it."
Oh, this is
$2,000
brand new.
paperweight ends up being fixed.
I ain't this ain't never used it. Ain't nothing
Right?
wrong
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, I know that. I know you just hadn't had time to set it up. We had talked about it that one time.
Yeah, I think you gotta. I don't know. You gotta do something to it. I ain't even read the instructions.
Yeah, you gotta do that first. That's what you gotta do to it.
Last.
I know that's usually what we do. Is we do it last. We
Last.
read it. Yeah. Wait, what did the instructions say? Oops. Oh well, it's working anyways.
The instructions are designed to be read at the last.
I swear that sometimes. Like
no, I have arming flags.
I have an all-in-one that said
arming flags.
I have an all-in-one, and it came with instructions, and those instructions said to keep it at 8K, D-Shot 600, and I tried that, and it tried to fly away. Yeah, so it's more like 8K, 4K, D-Shot 300. Excuse me, thank you very much, and it flew just fine after that. So yeah, don't listen to the instructions always, because they're wrong too most of the time.
Yeah, it is weird. I agree.
Yeah.
Good video. Yeah, it was old. It's old. One of my old ones.
He said the only button he's pushed for video is the DVR button. Hey, amen, but not me. I need to take lessons from you then.
Huh, okay. Well, that's strange. Just go back to my mode stuff.
Hey.
That's weird. Yeah, I'm showing up. My arm is showing up when I'm moving it to arm. But I'm not arming when I arm my quad.
don't know what's.
Mucho interesante.
There we go. Sorry,
Actually,
I was muted.
let me try
that
something.
harmony flag stuff you're getting. You need to calibrate your accelerometer and stuff too. Recalibrate your accelerometer and all that.
Yeah, I
And
already
you need to
did
check
that.
Your modes. Check your modes. Make sure your modes are set right. Check your
Yeah,
receiver protocol.
This is
There you go.
Horizon Hobby.
It's looking like it's flying good to me. Hey, that is awesome. What is that? You said a Horizon Hobby what?
What'd you say?
Do it again. We missed it.
All right. Well, if I lose a finger, that's on you guys.
Yay.
Okay.
We helped get you your quad going. Yay. Awesome. I love to see this.
Hide the cat.
Hey, that makes me feel good, man. That
Hide
makes
the
me
cat.
feel.
Hide the dog.
Yeah, hide the cat.
Your wife.
It makes me feel as if all this paying attention has finally paid off. So that's awesome. I'm glad to see your quads working.
Heck yeah, dude. Me too. Thank you guys for helping me.
You're welcome. If you have any problems, though, please ask. Please, reach out. Get a hold of me. Bug me. I love being bugged.
What's your Discord name?
Ours is FPV Freak. Have you?
But what's yours? Is yours like the KC something?
KC Quadtronics. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
I'll give you my personal, info if you'll contact me. I'll give you my personal info.
That would be scrumdiddly interesting. Oh, I'm glad that I checked this too, because now I don't have an OSD. Going to.
Or actually, Marty, if you have his contact info, shoot him my contact info for me if you don't mind.
We'll wrap up here in a minute, and then you can give it to him in the green room.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
Okay, let's select our.
This is a little UMX Ultra Micro Radian with a all-in-one VTX Velcroed on the top of it.
That is awesome. So it's just as simple as throwing the all-in-one on there and taking off, huh?
That's right.
That is cool.
You got to plug the all-in-one up, though. Then I turn it off, and it's a glider. See the props?
So it's a glider.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I seen this one not too long ago. Or it might not be this one, but there's another one that they were showing here on one of the channels the other day. That is awesome. And
my smart audio works.
There you go.
Smart audio's working?
Yeah, woohoo!
Yes. That is, I love it.
I call mine dumb audio.
That's what it feels like 99% of the time.
When I refer to it as smart audio, it don't want to work right for me.
Yeah, let's see.
This is making me want to fly planes more and more.
Come down, Double A. I've got several. I'll let you fly, my man. And this one right here, if you want to learn how to fly an airplane, this is the one to learn on. It's super light. It's only a 3-channel, which means it just has elevator and rudder. There's no ailerons on it. So it's easier to learn how to fly. It's kind of like it'll auto-correct itself. It'll level, the wings will level back out.
Yeah, so you can fly it with one hand, literally.
Yep.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
You can just set the control on it, and it's all right stick.
One thing I would love to interject and say is that if you are farsighted and you do not have diopters, get diopters.
Hey, you said
or
it.
get HDO2s, and they'll
They has diopters
right up,
in it.
or the HDzero goggles.
Yeah, these
right in them.
Yep, the HDzeros are pretty nice. I love them, but the HDO2s, if you can get them, man, yes.
I got the HDOs, and I got a set of diopters in there, and they're like friggin', they fix all my problems.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. See, I wear contacts.
Now, did you get the special diopters that matches your glasses, or did you just get the +2 or 3, kind of like the readers?
I'm a -2, and I got one. I just found a set of -2.
Yeah. See, I sometimes like up in the corners, it's a little bit blurry, and I have to adjust it just right because I wear a -3.75 in one eye, -4.20 in the other, so I'm very blind. and when I had the HD3s first, I
You are
couldn't
blind
see.
as a bat.
I was blind. I couldn't see hardly anything when I'd fly, but I could see a lot more than like a regular set of box goggles. But then when I got the HDOs, oh my gosh, I can finally see now. And it's still a little blurry sometimes, but as long as I've got them on just right, everything's good. So yeah, it's luck because Marty had some diopters in there, and it made it worse. I was like, So
Look at
I was
this.
like, nope.
Look at this build. This is the Cadix.
Oh my gosh.
This is the Cadix
Walnut.
baby ray tail, or the baby turtle that's got the DVR in it. That is the Runcam orange. That is the Runcam. No, that's the Runcam 3 on the bottom. That's the Runcam 5 on the top, and that's the Runcam orange, all flown in the same flight. Because I was like, I'm not doing this stuff of matching them up, and because you never fly the same place, you never fly the same pattern, and you can't. Well,
It's
that's
always
the
so
way you
hard
can.
to tell.
That's the stuff that they put around your arm when they take blood. You know, the little stretchy stuff.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've had some on my arm
Right.
recently.
I'm gonna try to fly this bad boy here.
They always use blue on me for some reason. I don't know why.
That's it. Same flight. Oh, Logan's outside.
Oh, see, yes.
We can see him. Look how light it is.
Yeah, it's like pitch black here.
It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's
Well,
11
10 o'clock.
here. It's 11 here. You were right. Whoa, I seen a quad. Whoa, I seen a quad again. So obviously it's working.
See something?
Yeah, quite a bit of prop wash, I must say.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to. We're gonna want to adjust your master multiplier and your filters a little bit. I can help you with that.
Yeah, it was actually the
no prop wash.
That was actually the Cloud 149. I gave that quad to a young man from Indiana come down to a race that we had last summer, and he was with his dad, and he said he didn't have a TinyWhoop, and I'd brought it to sell, but the guy who wanted to buy it didn't show up. Power looping the living room. Can you power loop that tree, Logan?
There's a lot of branches right there, and if that hits me, it's gonna go right on my noggin.
Oh, he's seen it. We
saw
it,
you.
though.
We saw you
Yeah.
go up to it right there where you just went to it. There you are.
That's perfect.
There's Logan.
Yeah, there he is. Trees. Remember, trees are the D word.
Are you spying on us with that drone?
Yes, sir.
Spying on us.
Oh my gosh! Hot. Put your tinfoil hats on. Hurry.
He's outside. He got a big living room.
Yeah, his living
You
room's
got to
got
be
full
careful,
size
man.
trees.
That the Yeti comes out in just a few more minutes out there, don't he?
That's all right. So yeah, Yeti can take some of these hollow points.
Man, I tell you what, I've got a outdoor camera.
He's like, he can come and
outside.
get my cat, but he ain't getting my quad.
Yeah, I'll be having some good meat in my freezer if he comes for me.
Yeti ain't that bad. Kind of stringy.
He said well, I guess when I was playing the video, he could hear the. He thought he was still in the living room. It's millennial in his own place.
Flipping it like steel in the room.
Yeah.
He said he thought for a second he was flipping it like steel in the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that crazy to flip a 5-inch in the room with me. Actually,
I definitely want some expo on this thing too.
Oh yes, if you didn't set up your rates, then they're not probably set up at all. They're probably set to 7.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what I've never like messed around with the Expo to figure out what I really like.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I usually use 42 to 56. It depends. And that's if you're running at like 860 or 940 and with a curve of like, well, I usually have a midpoint of 100. But if I'm wanting to get like really scenic shots, I do like midpoint 20 and then high point 1,110. But yeah. But if you're just wanting to do good freestyle / racing, I would stick up between 700 and 800 if I was you. But it's all, what do we call it, Marty? It's all what?
What? He looked like the Grinch. He looked like the Grinch on that one.
What? That's
5 o'clock.
crazy.
Walla one shelf pay. 6 o'clock. Shelf road hunger. Tell no one.
Great, man.
Yeah, this is great. So
Yeah, I think flew friggin' good though. Tell you what.
How was the motor heat?
Yeah, no, I mean like it's got some motor heat. They're pretty cold actually.
Yeah, well then that's good. And you didn't fly it for like 30 seconds. You flew it for a few minutes. So
Logan's an OG. He's pretty sharp and on top of it, he's cuter than a teddy bear fart, right?
Yeah.
And he does the Grinch impersonations.
Yeah, it's better than Smeagol or
the Grinch.
That's one of my daughter's favorite movies.
That's a damn good movie. I don't blame her.
Let's see here.
You gotta.
Dang, dude, I'm very pleased with how good this turned out. This flew like with Blue Jay. This flew 100 times better,
doesn't it? I was hoping you would say that.
I mean, it's probably a combo of 441 and Blue Jay. I mean, it's like flying like better than my Kiss build for sure.
Yeah, and once you throw that master multiplier up to 1.1 or 1.2 and adjust a few other things, then that prop wash will be gone. And you're going to be like, oh, man. And you're not going to want to touch it after that, probably.
Yeah, I mean, do I need to be flying it to mess with prop wash stuff, or could I mess with some stuff?
You could. There's some settings that for sure need to be changed since you didn't change them. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there's some settings that for sure need to be changed, and like I always do it before I ever even fly my first time on a quad. Before I even do a maiden, the specific stuff I change. But then there's other stuff I just leave because sometimes at default it's perfect. So
I didn't mean
he pulled up this comment expos versus these.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for you to see that comment, Logan. Look at that fat
See,
guy
I
of a field.
need more flippy floopies in my life.
I love Expo. I use Expo. I never have not used Expo. I don't like linear rates. It's blah. Linear is for linear people.
Yeah. Logan gave us a crash course on ESC flashing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know what?
I had no idea what I was doing, but
if anybody ever wants to learn how to flash the quad, rewatch this stream. My gosh.
This was one of the airplanes I was going to sell this weekend.
That is all. I love that. I've seen many of them, and I like them.
I was going to sell this one.
Everyone keeps telling me that they're very unstable for FPV, though.
Look how stable that is.
Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't look unstable to me.
I totally want to put another pack on there, but it's so dark.
Pay no attention to the words in the lower right-hand corner, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Insta 360.
Yeah, shot on.
That's somebody. I think it was my cousin. She was like, "How did you chase that airplane so close with your quad?" It's like that's just pure rank skill right there. That's all it is. So yeah, let's wind this thing up, guys.
That's funny. That looks good. Well, how long ago was that when you flew that? I know you said let's wind this up, but I had to ask.
He's trying to prolong it.
You
3
know
years,
it. How did you know?
3 years ago. See,
I got
this
those
thing's like
antennas.
this thing's like an F-17. The wings will get more swept back.
3
See,
years
they're
ago,
kinda
that
flattened
makes
out.
sense.
Yeah,
That makes
3
sense
years
because
ago.
of the. We'll see these antennas you're using. I've got the same antennas, and they're about from 3 years back. So
Well, that's the Fox ear. The FPV's right there.
right there, yeah,
Yeah, right there. That's the
on the
FPV
Fox
camera.
here, I see it. I
It's
remember
made,
how you.
it's made to put a GoPro up in the nose of it, but I actually have an Insta360 the full size Insta360. So
That's awesome.
you can see the wings. It's like, man, you can see the curvature of the earth.
Of the earth.
No, not quite that high. So, yeah. My house is like right there under the wing. This is the farm that I would have loved to have the money to have bought. It sold 290 something acres.
Wow.
That would have
right
been
there,
awesome.
That right there, you could land a twin-engine Cessna in this field right here.
For sure.
Did Bill Gates buy it out from under you?
No, the guy that owns Volunteer Electric that did the wiring in Titan Stadium, he bought it. Bought the whole 290 something acres and the house across the road with the red roof. The people that used to run the farm, they lived in it. They didn't own it, but they ran the farm and they lived in that. And across the street over there, and he uses that like a hunting cabin. He has people come from all over the country. He doesn't let anybody hunt on the land, which you can understand. He uses it for whining and dining clients. He does hospitals and malls and airports and of course Titan Stadium wiring. They do big commercial. I think last year he did like $21 million. That's what profit he made.
Gosh,
last year. So he's not very nice man. Very nice man. Yep. Offered to bring his Bobcat over when I had all of that work done in my yard. Offered to bring his Bobcat over and smooth it all out for me.
Man, that's actually a very
for somebody to be a multi gajillionaire or millionaire. He's very down to earth, nice guy.
Yeah, didn't let the money change who he was. It's awesome.
No. See, I got the lean. I got the FPV lean going on there. I'm coming in.
You got to.
I'm coming in.
If you don't, you end up.
That's where I'll end up landing over there. And when I land, my Insta360 Go pops off.
So the lean is normal because I was wondering if that was just the thing. I used to do this, but now I'm like this.
It was colder. It was colder than a Fester Deader out there. I guess it'd be hotter. That was my X9D. I had that. That's the one that had all my Vader sounds on it.
It makes you kind of miss the simple days, doesn't it? All the.
Oh, I was nervous this flight here. I could see my Insta361 pops off of it right there.
Oh gosh.
The other one's in my hand on a selfie stick. So yeah.
I have an extra. I bought another TBS race VTX to put in my build here that I ordered like a week and a half ago from Get FPV, and I'm wondering if I should put it in my Nazgul, or if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Now, if you got the race, that only goes up to 50 watts, though.
It goes up to 800, I think.
800 if it's the certain one. There's
it's
one
the
that
HV.
It's the HV.
Oh, okay, the HV.
HV, yeah. The other one, Marty's right.
Yeah.
It don't go up.
I usually sit.
Yes, I either sitting, because if I don't sit, Marty, I feel like I'm standing on a ledge sometimes, like I'm going to fall off.
Dustin, you come down sometime, bro. And I'll put you behind the sticks of a wing.
Yeah, I was thinking about wings too. I was watching a pretty cool video of people flying wings.
Well, that's where I started. So.
Yeah. I flew when I was smaller. I flew wings.
Yep. I usually like to sit now when I fly. But
yep. I am starting to wear out that chair.
Especially racing. some people like Alex FPV. He likes to stand when he's racing. I can't do it. I can't do it. So we're going to wrap this show up tonight, guys. We have been 3 hours and 30 minutes. We have went over and stepped onto everybody's time.
That's what we do. No, it ain't. I'm just playing.
Well, again, guys, thank you. If you haven't yet, would you please smash that like button? And most of you that are still here, I know that you are subscribers. If you would just hit that like button and subscribe, that helps us out.
Yeah, because if you don't, I'm going to sneak in your house at night and cut your hair.
Yeah. Also, if you're watching,
okay, I'll come over.
If you're new to the hobby, or if you're not even new, and you want to do like what Logan did, come live and drop in and get your questions answered, and hopefully we can help you get your gear up and going.
Yes.
So good job, awesome. Logan. The chat's telling you good job getting it going.
Yes. Mission complete. Love it when a good plan comes together.
And I said, oh, definitely. I love watching Shelby Ball and Ed Riker rip wings. Yep. Yeah. I like wings is a different. It's a different animal. It is a different animal. I'm trying to get. I know you're probably still watching McFly's. I'm trying to get McFly's to let me chase his pits. I want to chase his pits.
That would be so cool.
Are they stinky?
That would be so cool.
Thanks for help. Yeah, bro. Anytime, man. Anytime we put that link in there, and that's if you guys ever want to show up. Also, if you would like to come and just chat and not show your face, you can turn your camera off and just have the audio. We've had people do that before too. So, want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Logan, thank you, buddy. Thank you for coming out. And I'm gonna put you in the green room. I'm gonna put you in the green room because Casey's gonna want to get your information.
Yeah. And don't go anywhere.
Yep. Casey, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
We went the wrong way that time. There we go. All right, man.
Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Wherever you are at and whatever you are doing, remember to keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air.